always wanted to play Furball just because they're really, really tall, and I'm not.
All right. Nate.
I'm Nathan. I'm playing a human barbarian. And yeah, I'm here to hit some shit.
Megan.
I'm playing myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing Zenora Hot Knife, who's a halfling rogue, and also Toto, by the way.
All right, Mike.
Alright, I'm Kib, and I am playing a variant human bard named Arcturus Thorfine.
Alright.
He says when have I ever said blah blah blah?
It's so accurate though.
It's so good.
All right, so first I am going to apologize to everybody that is watching. This is my first time using Twitch, so I saw some of the cutscene or transitions were a little off, so I apologize for that.
I also apologize because I have no filter.
I also apologize for their shortcomings.
I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say.
And if this camera right here is off, it's because of Matt. He knocked it over earlier.
Then we got no confidence. We got zero confidence right now. You don't need to switch
Just
this up.
knocked right into it. He
No,
didn't
we're
care.
completely
She
confident
lied.
that you did it.
He wanted. He just says as long as he's in frame, that's all that matters.
I'm a half
Nothing
grown
else
man. I
matters.
can't even reach that.
All right, guys, are we ready to start the very first episode?
All right.
Yes,
God.
indeed.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's not die yet.
So, welcome to the world of Estrella, a plane filled with swords and magic, warriors, philosophers, and war. Here, the gods of light, the sovereign order, the gods of darkness, the lords of chaos, and the primordial beings, the observer, all oversee the material planes. Each tug and pull at the residents, moving them on a path for whatever reason they deem fit. However, like us, their attention will be drawn to the Zamaya Empire, or the Zamaya Freedom States. It is a growing state of damn, I'm already fucking up.
First day, guys.
Get your
I know,
shit
first
together.
day. Sort yourself out.
Push it
here.
through. Push it through.
Alright. However, like us, their attention is being pulled to a small corner of Estrella, deep within the continent of Myrova. Found within the territories of the Zamaya Freedom States is the growing state of Dawnforth. Within the capital city, the threads of destiny will form, giving us a new story to enjoy. We find ourselves early morning in the tavern known as Hell's Tavern. Here, the patrons are bustling. It's early morning. They're getting ready for their jobs. There's a lot of full-time living here. A lot of adventurers. The smell of cigar smoke. The clatters of early ale. And a bunch of customers walking in. Megan, please introduce your character, please.
My name is Zenora Hot Knife, and I am the chef at Hell's Tavern. I've been head chef for quite a while, and she's very, very temperamental.
Zenora, you were sitting there cooking breakfast for a lot of the patrons that are walking by.
Standing, I'm too short to sit.
You are standing there cooking for the patrons that are coming in and out of the tavern. And across the bar from you, speaking to you, is your friend. Crystal, please introduce your character.
Right. Yes. So I'm Ember. I'm the druid. So I'm a furbolg, and I grew up in a grove, which there's a lot of nature. We worship nature, and I heard that there were cities out there that don't have any nature. That's just industrialized and smoky, and who wants to live like that? So I followed Zenora because I didn't believe it.
Alright. It is, again, early morning, but you guys have a live band playing. There are a couple of musicians that you have never seen before, but Zenora, you notice a human bard that's been playing there every night for the past 3 nights. Mike, please introduce yourself.
Well, I am Arcturus Thorvine. I was a musician with the Circus of Wanderers. I left the circus with the good wishes of the troop leader, Doran, to start off to make my own fortune adventuring the lands. I want to start a troop of my own, bringing honor to him and my family name.
Alright. Arturus, while you are playing, You notice somebody going from table to table. You see them talking, and ultimately the person that is jumping from table to table walks away disheveled. And you've noticed him here for quite a bit since the tavern opened. Nate, please introduce your character.
Hello, my name is William Stonebreaker. I'm looking for a party to help me find my father. He's gone missing many years ago. I'm looking for him. This is about as far as I've made it on my own. I'm just looking for someone to help me along the road, or someone who could point me in the right direction.
Excellent accent.
Oh, damn.
Good job, right? I was
Oh,
expecting
damn.
that.
Good
Damn.
job, man, for your
I'll
first
have an
time.
accent next time, I'll promise.
William, while you were jumping from table to table, a single table catches your eye. A lone stranger sitting there, shirtless, but in monk vestiges. He seems to be enjoying a cup of ale, but the cup doesn't seem to be from the tavern itself. Matt, please introduce your character.
Hi, I'm playing Reno. He's a Tabaxi monk who was sold into slavery at a very young age. He went through various abusive masters, and eventually he was rescued by a monk. And he ended up growing up in the monastery and learning various monk ways. Unfortunately, while he was away, the monastery was destroyed, leaving nobody alive, and he is blamed for it. Now he's an urban bounty hunter, just kind of getting through life. Like that was he was good at fighting, and he's good at talking to people. So he figured, what else? And that's what he's currently doing here.
Alright.
I feel like
Nate,
I just chicken shit my own
you are
character.
free to interact. I know this is your very first time playing, and I know there's a lot of pressure being the first one to
I'd
interact.
say, yeah, thanks for that one.
I'm sorry, but you have the most outgoing person or character, so
Yeah.
please interact with Reno.
Excuse me, sir.
Do I know you?
No, my name is William Stonebreaker. What is your name?
It's mighty forward of you.
Yes, I've found that due to my size, some people are a little put off from approaching me. So I usually try to put the first foot forward, you might say.
Okay. I'm Tajir.
Nice to meet you, Tajir. I have a question for you. You look like a man who has traveled the world, maybe knows a few things. I'm looking for people to help me find someone. I'm looking for people to either help me find them or for me to travel with so that I might find them myself.
That's a mighty audacious question. I'm down.
This is going better than I ever hoped. Right. Can I buy you a drink?
You can buy me 3.
We can arrange that. I'll be right back.
You better bring my drinks.
As you go to get your drink, you notice the halfling behind the counter is working furiously on various dishes and drinks. And as you approach the bar, you sit next to a Fribble. And as you look at her, you can see her amber and amethyst eyes darting back and forth from where the halfling is to the customers and trying to keep up with her hands as she moves.
My God, she's moving those knives quite quickly.
Yeah, she tends to do that. I wouldn't talk to her while she's doing that, by the way.
Noted.
Yeah, she might fling it at you.
Oh, definitely noted.
Yeah. Duck fast.
Do you have any more of that sage herb at all on you?
Which one? What?
Sage. Give me some sage.
You want sage?
Yes.
Druid crafts some sage in her hand.
Well, that's impressive.
Oh. I can do a lot of things, but this seems to be what Zenora has asked from me for payment to help me spread the word of nature to industrialized cities.
Order up.
And as you yell that out, the customer runs up and just snatches the plate from you. Seems to be a very self-service type deal. considering that there's no other bartender or waiters or waitresses, you just hold your hand up and they come. And it's very routine like they've done this many, many times before.
I mean, she's not taller than a bar stool, so like.
Just kind of clear your throat and see if she looks up. Can I
Yes.
help you?
Yes, I was wondering if I could get, let's see, it would actually be, I guess, 4 drinks.
4.
Yes, please.
What size cup?
Big ones.
Mine grab one from the top shelf. You know I can't reach that.
Fine. And I get off the stool and you see a 7-foot tall furball reach over and get some mugs down.
I grab the pints that I have, start pulling, or whatever you call them.
And you know,
Yeah.
I didn't agree to be your sous chef. Like, I just need you to guide me.
Yes, but I don't have a sous chef right now because the last one just left. Probably because I freaking threw a knife at him again, but just whatever.
I mean, yeah, I think that's it.
But that's because he brought back another plate full of food that should have been empty. No food should come back to the chef.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard a saying, like, don't shoot the messenger.
As you guys are talking, you hear a loud from the door. As it gets kicked open, the light begins to shine inside, and you see a town guard walk in, fully armored, sword at his side, holding a scroll. As he looks to all of you and all the other patrons, sees that he has everybody's attention, the music stops. And he walks into the middle of the tavern, unrolls the scroll, and says, "Hear ye, hear ye! I have a request from Lord Evergarden. For any who is brave enough, for any seeking adventure, please report to the Grand Hall. You have a job." And with that, he closes the scroll and begins to walk out. No other information given.
Real
What do
quick,
you all do?
That was mad vague.
people were talking about the screen is frozen for them completely, and the audio is very low, so we might want to fix it real quick.
Oh, no boy, no.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Again, first time streaming.
I'm trying to keep track, but of course, phone blackens, and I can only do it if I can keep track of it.
Okay. So, Megan is going to be the
Tech support.
Chat.
Welcome to your new jab.
You
So-
did it.
You all hear this. What do you do? Reno.
I'm waiting for my drinks.
Okay. Don't give a fuck, just waiting for your drink.
I got 3 free drinks.
Fair enough.
Hey,
Ember.
Sonora, so if we go in there, do you think that they'll be willing to listen to me talk about Emberglow, the goddess of nature?
There's highly, probably not going to happen.
But there's no nature in this city.
Look, if you want to talk to city council or whoever, then maybe. But right now, no, it's not going to happen.
And I don't want to go.
We could try, but there's no guarantee.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm just still standing here holding these mugs like I'm awkwardly in this conversation, and then I just kind of,
Well, nice to meet both of you.
Well, nice to meet you.
William.
and then I,
Wait, you didn't pay up.
Right.
It is 2 copper.
That technically goes to the tavern.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
I'm getting rich in this world.
So I will pay my 2 copper, take my drinks, set 3 of them down in front of my friend here.
Oh, you brought me an extra one.
All 4 of them.
I appreciate that, the sentiment.
You're welcome, friend.
I think that's fair.
So
You wouldn't have it.
you heard that guard, right?
Hmm?
Are you planning on maybe going to check out what they're doing at the Grand Hall?
Maybe, you know. It's
I
like,
mean, it sounds like it could be interesting.
does, definitely. I'm definitely, you know, it's piqued my interest. But
I mean, you do have quite a few drinks to finish that out, but
that's fair.
so, if you would like, I would be more than willing to accompany you that way.
Yeah, sure.
Arturus, you overhear this conversation as your set has been finished and you quickly snag the table next to the pair, seeing as you were eyeballing him, making sure that you were able to focus on the conversation.
So I overhear that you are going out into the world.
Yes, that would be correct.
Are you looking for additional accompaniment?
Are you from a place where eavesdropping's alright?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you for asking. And thank you for the drink, as I'll reach across and pick up a mug.
I slammed down my mug. Hold up.
It's okay. In this place I come from, you didn't pay for this drink either.
This is true.
But by all means, if you are willing to join us, why not?
Fantastic. When do we leave?
I guess when you two fine gentlemen finish your drinks.
Did you mention your name? I'm Tajir.
Arcturus.
I'm William.
Hi, I'm Ember.
What the hell is that? You want me-
Out of nowhere, the large furball comes lumbering over and introduces herself.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I met you earlier. Yes, yeah, nice to meet you. Who are you?
You need to relax first of all.
Well,
Apparently, she is from the same place as I, where it is okay to eavesdrop.
Y'all look very different to me.
I mean, I see a resemblance.
It's the hair.
Right? Yeah, there you go. So, anyways, have you guys heard about the goddess Emberglow?
I'm sorry?
Emberglow? No?
I mean, I guess I answered
Right.
it. Yeah. No.
Nature, tempest, nothing?
Nature. Familiar with nature.
Nature. Good. See, okay, I like you already. So, have you guys seen trees anywhere in this
Yes.
city?
Well, not in
Oh, I
the
thought-
city.
In the city, in the
I
city.
mean, in my entire life, have I ever seen a tree?
I mean, I would hope you've
Yes.
seen a tree.
Come from a rock? Like,
I came from a grove on a mountainside, but thank you. It's
oh,
very
so you
close.
have seen it?
Yeah, I have seen a tree. Have
So-
you seen a tree in this city? Has anybody seen trees
Okay, we've established that we have all seen trees.
in this city?
No.
Not so much.
You got me there.
Yeah.
Hey
Did
Nate,
you know
they
that,
said you keep leaning
trees-
away from
trees-
the camera.
My bad.
You know, trees can help clear this awful air that's in this city.
But I breathe the air.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
Wait, how do you know that?
No, it keeps me alive. I haven't died yet, so
Just a bit of context. From where you guys are right now, you guys are in the center core of the city, where the air is very nice and very pure. Whereas on the outer part of the city, it is very industrialized, with a lot of factories and a lot of pollution in the air.
I'm not even gonna look at her.
I will say that yes, the air here is considerably poorer than where I am from.
See, thank you. And I keep trying to tell everybody in this town, city, whatever this is, that they need nature. Like you
she
can't.
just confused the word for city.
She did.
Look, I'm from a grove, okay? This is all new to me.
Ember, what are you doing? Quit pestering the customers!
I'm trying to tell them
You should
that
listen
they
to
need
her.
more nature in their
That is
lives.
adorable.
But fine,
She's
that's
talking
fine.
to us like
Fine.
she is people.
It was nice meeting you guys. Bye.
That went well.
I agree.
Better than most interactions that I've had today, so I'll take it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying before I came to this table, most people had just told me to piss the fuck off.
Oh, that's fair. I almost did too.
I saw that.
Then you said 3, and then you brought 4. I was
And
like, all
he
right.
offered
cool.
me a free drink, which I like.
Why do you keep pestering with the customers? It's not like it's not right to freaking introduce yourself to customers like that on random
Well, then how am I supposed to spread the word of Emberglow?
in the streets. Like you chant
I've
about it or
been
something.
trying to do that, but no one's listening to me.
Most people are never going to listen to you.
So, gentlemen, we are
We're
finished
not
with our
used to
drinks. What do you say we go see about making some money?
Absolutely.
I'm always willing to make a little money.
I'm picking up both the axes.
Zenora.
Don't do that.
Like my accents changed like 3 or 4 times already.
No.
Then I look, man. I
I
said,
gotta work on it. I
don't
work on that
take
show.
back the chicken.
Your friend is very confused.
Zenora, as you are finishing up your last plate, your boss comes up. You see a tall male figure, slick back hair, blonde, kind of dirty blonde.
Tall?
No, not your tall.
Okay.
Still quite short to you.
Short, okay.
Way taller than you, about your size, Arturus. But he walks up to you, Zenora, darling. I have a request for you.
Alright.
I need you to go take that job.
Why? I'm working here.
Yes, you see, we also work for the court, so you also have to take this job. All the other cooks are
Are
gone.
you talking about my night job?
No. Maybe. But go ahead and see what they're asking for. And then
Who's gonna cook?
I'll cook.
Fine.
Okay, now piss off.
Fuck you! So,
As your mentor, Jordan, begins cooking behind the counter.
you changed his name too?
I got the name. Just go with it.
Trademark.
No, we don't mention that, then they know what we're talking about.
It was terribly unclear before.
Some people just don't be clicking like that, dog.
Alright. So, everybody is leaving the tavern?
Yeah?
Okay.
So I heard you say you are looking for something.
I am. I'm looking for my father, actually. He is, he left quite a long time ago, and, relatively recently, I have found myself alone, and I'm just trying to see if he's still out there, or,
So you do not know where he is, or even if he's still alive.
that is correct, yes.
I never knew my father. Don't get that reference?
You said it in a different accent.
Not different.
And with a very different tone.
No, this was a reference. Continue, I apologize. What is it? I can see it, but I'll
I
get
never
back.
knew my father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Finding Nemo.
Yes, that's what it was.
It's the sharks. Okay. So, as your small makeshift party exit out of Hell's Tavern,
Wait, are these two following us?
yes,
Why are they following us?
Yeah, I don't like having some 8 foot following me like that. Wait, how tall is you?
Rude. I am 7 feet.
Close enough.
William,
how tall are you?
why are the
5'5".
other two following us? Are they familiar?
You're a small tabaxi.
They are not, but I mean, the guard did just tell everyone to report to the Grand Hall. They might just be heading that way as well.
I do not like that they are following us.
Fair point. I'm not following you.
I don't necessarily know that
I'm
they're
following her.
following us.
I feel like with every step she takes is like 5 steps for me.
I know that feeling. I'm the short one in my family. It's just sprinting behind everyone.
I'm slowing my pace down so I can follow her.
Okay. So, as you guys exit Hell's Tavern, you guys are in a beautiful, bustling city. A lot of very unique shops, very ornate designs on the buildings, even posters and banners, billboards. It's very advanced civilization.
You heard what he said? A beautiful city. Ain't no trees
Do I,
around.
do I see any
Off in the distance, you guys can see the dark smog clouds coming off the factories in the outer ring.
Wait, we got factories? Alright, that's good.
And as you guys make your way to the Grand Hall, you can see a few other people dressed in adventurer garb heading that way as well. Then you see them pick up pace. And when you see one pick up pace, another one looking in the same direction begins to run as well. And then all of the adventurers just start running towards the Grand Hall. And it looks like running of the bulls, but they are just sprinting all out. You see people with heavy armor like clanking as they run. You can see people on horses trying to get through.
So no, I think it's a race. We gotta start running.
I'm running for this.
I'm picking her up.
No!
And we're running. Stop! We're going down!
Alright, you just
Yeah,
pick her
we're
up.
going.
Alright.
I'm kicking and screaming.
You three see the large furball pick up the halfling, almost what looks to be the scruff of her neck, but is actually the hood of her.
I'm gonna like have her sitting like up here on my shoulder, just fucking hauling ass.
Okay, so she flips her up, lands her on the shoulder, and takes off.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Would
You
you
don't
like
see
to see
that every
something
day.
funnier?
Alright.
So with that, I'll kind of play a staccato beat on my drum and put my hand out. and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
On who?
One creature of my choice.
Oh, you're a dick.
I mean,
So
I'm running, so I know I don't see him do it.
you two begin to hear the low from his light beating as you see arcane energy form in his hand and kind of rushes through his body, out his index finger as he points to the furbolg. And you see her. I need a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Your high wisdom.
First roll.
First roll of the
First
game.
roll, yeah.
Alright, let's see. So, wisdom save. That's gonna be. Wisdom save, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be plus 6, 15.
And you fall to the ground prone, finding everything in this situation to be hilarious.
So Zenora,
my head.
as you guys are taking off
Gonna
running,
tumble.
as you begin to feel her pick up speed, you trying to hold on, brace yourself for the ride, and all of a sudden you hear her laugh. And it becomes louder and louder and more hysterical as she falls to the ground. You go tumbling off and need a dex save.
I like your style, Magic Man.
Natural 20.
That's a
Nice.
good
So
Also
you-
plus 4.
You feel the impact, or you feel the impact coming as you're heading towards the ground. You're like, oh no, and then you kind of do a ninja roll as soon as you land. Getting back up, you can see her just giggling and laughing.
Hey, did you see her height barely change when she rolled?
All right.
So am I just like sitting there laughing on the ground?
How long does that last?
I want to hear some cackling right now.
Ha ha ha!
I'm not satisfied.
Do better.
On her next turn, she has
Okay.
the opportunity to roll again.
Roll again.
It lasts up to a minute.
Are you doing anything to prevent
No.
her?
Still laughing on the ground.
Are you doing anything to prevent her from?
No, I'm just concentrating to maintain the spell as we continue walking to where we're going.
Okay. Roll again.
So I have enough to like sense to trip him as he walks past me.
No,
For
you
what?
are
You don't know I did
incapacitated.
anything.
I'm gonna go up to
These are
her,
different.
grab her to pull her down a little bit closer, and then just slap her across the face
Oh my god.
to see if that
That's
will
right.
knock some sense into her.
Hey, 1d4 damage.
I'm just-
You know what? This is hilarious. Roll with advantage.
I'm just gonna take a step to the left
Oh, it's a-
around this whole
Roll.
situation.
Okay. Nope. Bullshit.
As you guys walk past,
These are not
you see the
good.
furbolg just giggling. Some of the adventurers even stop to look back, and you see them snicker as they turn around and begin jogging.
I cannot imagine as to what she finds so funny.
I like your style, Magic Man.
Alright. Roll one more time. Then the
She's
spell
upset.
ends.
We will see you later, Lorax.
Nope.
Alright. So, you guys make it a pretty far distance before the cackling stops.
I have no idea. Do I have any idea?
About who casted it?
I have a really high perception.
Were you hiding the fact that you were doing it?
I mean, she heard the staccato drum beat. She would have to investigate. She would have to make an inference as to who cast the spell.
Well, I'm saying, are you trying to hide the fact that you were doing it?
I mean, I didn't make any visible attempt, but no, she was in front of me, running.
So you have no idea who
No idea.
casted this.
What does that mean to you?
I don't know. But I didn't find it particularly funny.
Hurry up, let's go.
I mean,
and
I couldn't tell.
I'm
Yeah, for real.
You guys are not here.
We think we just walk right by you.
No, you're way ahead of me.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
So let's hurry up and go. I'm walking faster this time. But
What do you think,
not-
William? If she gets to lead on this, should I do it again?
Oh, absolutely.
Getting up and I'm looking very.
I will say it seemed
What's
a
going on?
little bit rude, but it was quite funny.
So there.
As you guys are walking towards the
Tis the
Grand
magic
Hall,
hands.
you notice that the street is pretty much devoid of people at this point. But you do see people inside the buildings, hanging out the windows, kind of cheering on the running adventurers. They are quite a bit of ways ahead of you guys.
Well, see, that's just not gonna do it. What are we doing here, boys?
We'll get there when we get there. If you want to run, feel free.
Fair enough.
I do not run.
not talking. We're just gonna run to get there, but not like still staying behind everybody because obviously somebody has it out for us.
You know what? I think it's the pollution in the air.
Not the
It's
pollution.
the pollution.
It's not. Wait,
Dude, the
we've
city
had
is
this
dangerous.
conversation before.
It's dangerous. I don't like this.
If you want to grow some trees, grow it outside the city. But I can't do anything about inside the city. We'll see.
Okay. It takes you guys maybe about 5 minutes to get to the Grand Hall. As soon as you guys arrive, you three being the first ones, the door is wide open and there is a sea of adventurers standing in the lobby. Takes you guys a little bit to catch up. Where are you guys running?
I'm not running. I don't know what the hell happened. What if I pass out?
You guys show up just a short bit of time after these three, and again, you see the sea of people standing there. And in front of them is a tall, almost fey-looking human. His face is very beautiful. Has long, golden hair, elvish swords at his side. He's wearing a long cloak, beautiful green with golden accents.
Was we compensating for something?
As-
Ignore it, just another.
I mean, I see a lot of money purses for sure. Some daggers. Yeah. I see some things.
She sees a bunch of keycaps.
As the man stands up, Zenora, you recognize him. His name is Lord Evergarden. He is the one issuing the quest.
Oh boy.
As he stands and looks over the crowd, there are lots of fine adventurers here today. I appreciate every single one of you for coming. I have a job. The pay is decent. You can afford to live in the inner ring for a couple more days with it. And all you will need to do is beat some goblins. A team of stealth goblins had broken into the Grand Hall, went into one of my colleagues' room, and has stolen something very precious to them. I'm issuing a reward of 50 gold coins to anybody who can bring it back.
Well, you can't see me, I'm too short. I'm gonna crawl up Ember into the top and be like, hey!
And as the other adventurers are sitting there murmuring, you climb up of Ember and raise your hand, and it catches his attention. Yes, child, the elementary school is on the other side of
Oh,
town.
for fuck's sake! Not an elementary student! Just wanna ask, is that per person or for group? What is that?
In order for it to be per person, you would have to do the quest solo. If you wish to adventure as a group, you would have to register.
Noted.
Are there any more questions? Some of the adventurers seem to have done this before, as some of them are already walking out, kind of talking to one another, getting into their small cliques. You see the sea kind of part into small islands. What are you all doing?
Is anyone registered to quest?
I did not even know that was a thing that we needed to do.
Neither did I.
We should maybe look into that.
I agree.
Alright, so let's talk about the important stuff. What do we call ourselves?
The three amigos, because right now it's just the three.
Retrieving an item from a horde of goblins.
Or goblins. Okay.
We will deal with this later.
Let's go register though.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Do you think the three of us are going to be enough?
I mean, what are you capable of? I've seen this magic man's like work.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, and I point to my back, and there's a rather large greatsword.
Decoration's a thing.
Oh no, I can use it quite well.
Alright. As you guys are sitting there conversing with one another, you can hear some of the other conversations going on. People talking about re-registering, their license is expired, and you see those people begin heading up towards the guild reception, or the reception desk within the Grand Hall.
I say we follow them. They seem to know where they are going. But
So, do you see what we're getting?
Just something precious. That's all I know. are we supposed to know what it is? We'll
So-
ask when we get there.
To register.
Does that mean it could be like an acorn?
We're
Acorns
gonna
are
head up the
precious.
stairwell of the
To
registry.
you, maybe.
It's precious to everyone.
Look, not everybody's gonna sit here and collect acorns.
What if it's a golden acorn?
Then maybe, but I think it's gonna be something a little bit more precious than that.
Okay. Well, what do you want to do?
Well, you have to register, obviously. I've already been told I have to take this job.
Oh, you have to. Okay, let's go register.
Okay. As you all walk up to the registry desk, you can see some people. Seems like a pretty quick process. See exchange of gold, a card being given out, and a small scroll. Very, a lot less than the DMV. It's just what's your name, what are you capable of, what are you pursuing,
That's a third question.
here's the quest, here's your card. You're
What do you
good.
mean, what are we pursuing? They just announced it.
Well, other people can be pursuing other
Nah,
things.
that's fine.
Flip flop it.
Alright.
Details.
It takes about 2 minutes before you three end up at the counter, and it is a beautiful elven woman sitting back there, glasses over her magnificent blue eyes, and she is wearing a red robe.
Does she look at me from like above her glasses?
Kind of from underneath. She kind of holds her nose up. What can I do for you three?
Well, I can think of a couple of things you could do for me.
Really wish somebody else played the bar.
But just for now, we need to get registered.
Absolutely, that would be 3 gold coins each.
Each?
Can you not afford this?
No, I can afford it. It's just the fact of the matter is, they're paying us as a group, but they expect us to, like, even as a group, we have to register each? I'm sorry, I want 50 each if we register in 3 gold each.
You would have to take that up with Lord Evergarden once you complete the quest.
I'm pretty persuasive. You feel me?
Like your friend here. Yes. Would you like to register or not?
Yes.
Yes, please.
3 gold coins, please.
Alright, whatever.
So, put 3 gold coins on the counter.
As do I.
I will do the same.
Okay. And she hands you 3 cards. Please fill this out and bring it back up, and we will be finished with the registry. The register card only has what your name is, or all it's asking for is your name, place of residence, if you are in a group, what is the group name, and what class you are.
So we will need to figure out something to call ourselves then.
The boys. No, I'm playing.
The bears.
If you 3 are done, please get back in line once you are finished. I have other people to tend to.
Perhaps you can tell me when you are finished with business here.
Not on your life.
Rolling. I don't even get a roll. I don't even get a roll.
At this point,
She can't be
no.
charmed.
She's
You-
married.
Can't be charmed. Magically.
But she kind of brushes you off. You can tell she's very professional.
Those are the best ones.
So what are we gonna do, Zora?
Oh,
Is it gonna
look,
be 2 of
he's
us? Is it
the
gonna
laughing
be
lady.
4 of us? What are we gonna do?
Well, depending on what, I don't think the 2 of us can just run into a fucking goblin horde of.
Okay, well then who are we gonna partner up with?
Excuse me, you two.
Yes.
Large lady, small child. Please,
You know, everyone keeps calling you that.
please approach the desk or get out of line.
Oh, fine. We're here to register.
Okay, that will be 3 gold coins each.
I throw the coins up there.
Yeah, I give mine.
She kind of peers over at you with like, oh, kind of pulls back.
He looks so cute in his wee little boots.
I'm just waiting for the moment to like slip the gold coins back.
Okay, so she gives her cards. We walk away.
Okay. Hands you your cards. Same thing that these guys had.
Yeah, okay.
And you guys walk over to the lobby where there are ample sitting spaces where you guys can discuss your plans.
So let's go walk around. Let's go see if we see somebody we're far with.
Let's just take a look to see who's things out there before
Well,
we decide
he's
what we're
looking for
gonna
his father. I am looking
before
for
we
mine.
can actually
What
find
are you
something
looking
that's gonna actually work for us.
Just a naturally curious person, very adventurous.
So, you
So-
three, go ahead.
I like money. You're curious, and he's looking for his father. So,
I mean, I also like.
by curious daddy.
Let's do it.
You two hear their conversation as you are walking by. Looking for
They just heard
I
my
want to
curious.
party with them.
Look, they look like they're a little slow in the head. We could probably use this to our advantage.
All right. How about Daddy's curious?
Well, I did meet them earlier in the tavern. I only liked one of them.
Well, it's the
We
laughing
can always
lady.
get rid of the other two then.
Okay, that's fine.
So what are you guys doing?
So we're coming up to the three guys.
Okay. And you guys see the other tavern patrons that
She's
were
in front.
with
She's
you
got
guys.
hands on her hips.
They approach your table. What do you guys do?
Hey, it was Flame or whatever, right?
She's in front.
Hey,
Little one giggles. It is good to see you both again.
you are at the tavern singing. Okay, yeah, whatever. It was like, so, are y'all going to do this whole goblin horde shit?
Seriously considering it, yes.
We'd like
He's
to.
the one I like.
Okay.
Okay.
Noted. Alright. Well, we would like to join in on this. I'm pretty sure there'll be more than enough coin for
But
everybody.
they've made it abundantly clear that they do not like us. I wonder if we should put it to a vote.
Hey, I don't have to like you
Just-
to party up with you.
Just to clarify one thing, if we're putting it to a vote, are they voting as well?
Well, are they going with us originally?
Point, but I don't know. I mean, they seem like they could probably be of some help.
I mean, the big one maybe, but what does this one do?
I have a lot of skills. Obviously I'm a chef. Obviously you can tell from the tavern. So I'm a great cook.
There's just certain moments where I feel like I'm looking at the three same people. Like y'all accents be converging sometimes.
Yes, they're fucking me over here. This is-
We got the people with accents on this side, and then we got the
I've
people
been on
without
point.
Hey,
accents.
I'm gonna be working with it. I'm gonna work on that.
I've been on point, I'm just saying.
yeah, and fucking me over with it. No.
So what do you bring to the table?
I have
Usually
a great set of skills.
That is
I'm a retrievalist.
very vague.
She has really sharp knives.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
But I'm a retrievalist. So obviously this is definitely best for me to do because we're obviously looking for something very, very precious. What more could have...
She's little. She can squeeze into small spaces.
I think that's obvious. They
I'm
can
just
see
trying
that.
I'm trying to help you sell yourself.
That is a very valid point, though.
But if you get killed in a place we can't fit, there's no way of us knowing that you just died.
Not like I'm going to go running into a small hole.
She could.
Well,
though.
why wouldn't you?
She could get into a small hole.
Just hear me out. I will be able to get things from people very easily.
Oh, she can pick locks. Yeah.
I don't
I'm
need
just
to
telling
know-
them what your skills are.
Are goblins good enough to? Are they smart enough to be locking
I
locks?
don't know, but it sounds like you are representing your friend as a thief.
I'm sorry.
I'm no thief. I'm a retrievalist.
She's not a goblin.
Like I
I'm
said,
talking about
a
the
thief.
game that we're about.
Retrievalist. I don't steal. I retrieve.
Yes, you're a thief.
Yeah, like
It's funny how words have meaning.
I'm a retrievalist. I go, I retrieve things, I bring them back, I get my money.
That
I
is-
don't kill, I steal.
That is the weirdest pronunciation of thief I've ever heard.
I'm no thief. I don't steal. So are we going to join up or not?
We could at least keep them around for now.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I don't see why not. Better mind your tone though.
What do you say, Nora?
Let's go. We do this
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Alright, so then we gotta come up with a name, right? It's supposed to be on the card? Alright.
Go for it.
Alright.
So you really got to throw that one at us right out
Well,
of the
the
gate.
name is optional.
No, they said we had to put a name down
They
to
said
register.
you can put the name of a group if you so choose.
And how do we get paid?
Let's just call ourselves temporary for right now.
That's fine.
Temporary.
Temporary
Sure.
fire.
Exactly.
Pen temporary.
That's a good one, actually. That's a damn good one.
Which one was it?
Contemporary. Damn, I said it with like R. I was like R. God damn, he got me. He got me.
It's soon the whole campaign.
So am I looking at 4 people now? They're just all blending together with their accents?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So far it's 2 out of 4. My accent and his accent are the same.
So I'm gonna go back up to the lady and give her this card.
Yes.
Amongst other things.
Registered. Okay.
If you distract her, I might be able to help out.
At this point in time, you see a lot of adventurers already leaving the lobby, heading out into town, and beginning their adventure. Very few are left.
Okay, we need to hurry, you guys. Okay, everybody's leaving.
Oh,
Ah,
off.
whatever your origin.
Of course. But you keep your lady friend.
You guys head back up to the counter?
Yes. Okay.
You guys walk up. She says, "Are we ready?"
So with that, I'm going to kind of make a grand gesture of spreading my leg back, putting my elbow on the table, and going, of course. I came back for you, and to turn in this car, but mostly for you.
And is there any loose change out?
On a professional receptionist desk? There's a pen.
Is there anything under the table I can get to?
Is the pin connected with a chain?
Yes. I was gonna say that you should.
That's real.
But it's more of a podium than a desk.
I'm just gonna reach over everybody and hand her the card.
Okay, and you just
Well, look at that. Almost all of these people are gone, so you're almost off for the day.
no, sir, I am not. Please, your cards. And she looks at all 5 of you. Holds a hand out, waiting for the cards. She already got yours.
Hand her the
Yeah.
card.
I mean, obviously she had one.
Okay.
We're contemporary.
Alright. Do you put your real name?
Huh?
Did you put your real name?
Put this year.
Okay. Alright, she looks over the cards, places them on the table, and you see her run her hand over it. As the ink that you guys have just placed on the parchment begins to solidify into the paper itself. She slides it back. You are all registered. And then she reaches behind the desk, pulls out a scroll. Here you go. This will give you all the information you need on the quest that Lord Evergarden has given.
Okay. Just one scroll.
Just one scroll.
Well, seeing as
I grab it.
we joined the big one, let's say the big one, hold on to it.
I can probably manage that. Yeah.
Here you go.
And you guys head off for.
Yep.
I guess we should.
Yeah, who cares about
Yeah,
pots?
Read it
go, like,
carefully.
yeah,
Go
let's
over
go
the
sit.
small
be
bread.
back.
Let's
For
go
you
sit at a
after
table
we
and like
clear
look
out
at the
these
scroll
pesky
and
goblins.
see where we're going, like
Yeah.
how far away it is.
It's almost audible how loud she can roll her eyes.
I want to whisper over to her and be like, I've seen this man point and do a lot of things.
It's the magic hands.
The awful wingman.
It's the magic
Please
hands.
leave the counter.
Alright, let's go. We gotta go plan on what we're gonna go do.
I mean, I tried.
I appreciate
William,
this.
you open the scroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As you open it, there is a map, a description of the Goblin Horde, and all the other necessary information, such as what you were looking for, which is a large ornate box, about yay big, with elvish designs on it. There is the amount of gold that you will be getting for the quest, and as you look at it, the gold amount seems to have risen.
How much is it?
It is now 75 gold pieces.
75 gold. Does it say what we're getting? What we're achieving?
Yeah, a small ornate box. There's
Small
no,
ornate box.
yeah, there's no description as to what's in it.
That's
Just the box.
just
Okay,
the
so
box.
how much would the box sell for though?
I guess
You
we'll
don't
find
know.
out. when
Is
I
it
go.
gold
to find out.
trim? Is it?
Because if it's more than
75 gold.
Okay, I know. So about how far away is the Goblin Horde? Did you say?
The Goblin Horde is just outside the city, which
Just
is
outside.
yep. So you would have to enter the outer ring, leave the outer ring, and go out into the wilderness, which would probably take you about 30 minutes from the inner part of the city.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah,
Alright.
Everybody ready to go?
Ready?
Ready when you're ready.
Believe so.
Alright,
Shall we head out?
let's make our way down.
As you guys walk through the streets, it is a lot of conversation going on back there.
Oh, we are in town.
As you guys are making your way through town, the beautiful city of Dawnford shifts drastically as soon as you walk through the gates of the into the outer ring. It is very condensed here. There are a lot of handhandlers. The buildings are disheveled, dirty. There's smog in the air. You can see people smoking cigarettes. People are dressed dirty. You can even see people pickpocketing other people in the streets.
I am very closely watching.
Smells like home.
I'm looking at the ground. Do I see like any weeds or grass popping up anywhere?
No.
Stop trying.
A lot of cobblestone.
She's gonna start putting acorns everywhere.
A lot of cobblestone. Some dirt patches from the broken pavement, stuff like that.
I'm just gonna like touch the side of a building and like druid craft a vine inside of one. Just keep walking. Yeah, just
You see
make it a little
the
green.
see the furball kind of as a vine begins to rise up the side of one of the buildings.
Alright, that was pretty impressive.
Thank you, thank you. Just trying to put some green in the city. It's so dark, dreary.
You said like it's a bad thing.
It's real polluted here. You know, earlier when I was walking, all of a sudden I just fell over and I started laughing. I couldn't figure out what it was. I think it's the pollution.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you guys need more air here.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You're right.
Even
100.
That's
you are
exactly what it
in the
is.
inner city where the air is clean.
No, we're already on the outskirts of the city.
No, at the time you had fallen.
At the time of you falling out and laughing, you
Yeah.
were
Well, that's how air works.
She's been
Flows.
complaining
It
about
goes-
the air
so
since she
it
first
goes-
got here.
Some gross
clean
air hit me.
inside. And
You know, smog hit me and fell over. Only way I can explain it.
I could definitely see that happen.
Yo, I'm glad you're using an accent because some of this I can't tell if it's in game or out game, and I'm like,
That's how I separate. If a
yeah,
party
that's
like this,
good.
it's
That's
out of
good.
game.
That's good. That's smart.
Ember, as you all are walking, a little girl approaches you. You know, raggedy clothes, dirt on her face. She approaches you with a flower in her hand. As she holds it up to you, for you, miss.
my gosh.
No, she playing. I've done this before.
What do you mean? She's a little girl with a flower. Where did you get the flower?
I grew it myself, miss, in school.
In school? I'm so proud of you. And I'm gonna go ahead and druid craft another flower and put it right in her hair.
And she looks up to you and smiles and says, "Thank you." And she runs away.
I'm mostly watching everybody in the surrounding area because I'm like, I should know what.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, check your pockets.
17. Come on. Perception is. Where is it? 4, 17. Yeah, 21.
21. You notice as this little girl is talking to Ember, two other children are kind of walking by behind her. And you see one use a very skillful move that you are normally doing. As she walks by, she
I go over to him and grab him by the back of the neck, pull him closer to me.
okay.
It's going to be a struggle. You're the same size.
I'd be like, give back what you just took.
No worries.
And give me another perception check.
Plus 4. 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. And he holds his hand out and he's like, "I have nothing, miss."
Hey, let me do a perception.
I'm
watching out now?
This child.
Yeah, I'm paying attention now that she's pulled one of these kids out of line.
I mean, I grew up like this too, so like,
All right, perception check.
I'm confused what's happening.
I close my eyes. 9.
9.
I'm going to say
23.
I'm with Ember on this
23?
one. I'm quite confused.
Alright,
Okay.
What's going on?
So, as you see the little boy raise his hand, you notice, but it's very faint. He kind of tosses the coin pouch behind him as he throws his hand up. And you see another child grab it and begins to run in the crowd.
in the process of him tossing up the coin pouch, I'm gonna extend my hand, and an ephemeral, ghostly purple hand kind of produces forward. I'm casting Mage Hand
Okay.
to catch the pouch.
All right. So, as the little boy puts his hand up, you don't notice it, but you feel magic behind you as you see a spectral hand grabs a coin pouch in the air. You see the kids are kind of looking, and they look at you and they're scared, and you see one of them bolts off. The little girl is nowhere to be found. She is gone.
Is my flower gone?
Oh, the flower's on the ground, traveling. She.
I told you.
What is happening?
Then I'm gonna kind of bring my hand and the money back to myself.
This is mine now.
Are you holding the child?
Yeah.
Roll for a grapple check. See if he escapes.
Fuck, he is gonna escape.
You can always roll a one.
You don't know.
I rolled a 2. So was his strength, right?
Flat
Yeah,
two.
2.
Oh,
Flat 2.
strength or dex?
Well, Dex is +4, so 6.
Wait, which
Yeah,
one's-
no, they rolled a 9, and it's a
You
flat
just
roll.
got hip
These
tossed by
damn
a
human
child.
children!
You just
As
got
you
hip
as you
tossed
look
by a
back
child.
to see where the other child went, and you turn back to the boy, you're only holding his shirt.
Sneaky little bastard, I bet you lives in the fucking door.
That's impressive. That's hella impressive.
You got the coin pouch back.
What just
I'm gonna
happened?
make the hand, drop it into my
You got
hand,
robbed.
and kind of
Who got
wave
robbed?
it
You.
away.
Me?
I told you.
You notice that you're missing your coin pouch.
Oh.
I told you check your pockets.
I mean, I'm not used to this in the girls.
How much is in here?
Not a lot.
She's a druid.
There's some dirt and a couple of petals.
Some acorns.
Why is there acorns?
Like rocks rolling around in a bag. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'm just gonna kind of hold it up and keep twirling it around in
Well,
my
thank
hand.
you for retrieving it. Can I have it back?
I did not get it from you. I got it from a child.
And he got it from her. Think
I'm just playing with you. I will not take it. Toss her a coin pouch back.
Thank you.
Which is why I always learn you never trust children.
I'm not a child!
Is that a rule of the city? Like you don't trust children?
Not in this
That's a rule
particular
of
part.
large cities, yes.
Is it? Okay. Did you know this?
I did not know.
Okay.
Don't,
Don't
trust
trust children.
anyone you don't know.
Oh. I don't know them.
I don't really know them either, but
Well, you already made that mistake.
Yes, I've
true.
given you back your money when I had no reason.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
I would say that earns a little bit of trust.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You want a good berry? I have good berries.
What is a good berry?
Like something that doesn't
Berry
kill you?
That's good.
Don't quite
Welcome to
sure
Goodberry home with the Goodberry. Can I take
You
your order?
I'll just put these in my pocket for later then.
They are quite delicious, actually.
Alright, well, onward. Still head to the outside skirts of the city.
You don't know when you're being robbed, but you have a pocket full of berries.
Yeah.
never let it get away.
Go heading to the outskirts of the city. Awesome.
Alright.
Okay.
Watch the children.
I am just an owl. That really needs some
As you were looking around, you noticed that wasn't the only group of children running this
Rolling
con.
around. Stay away from me.
One of the kids.
I don't trust you.
6 feet away.
I'm
people,
a
6
rather
feet
large man, so I'm just gonna put like the meanest expression on my face and just start glaring at people.
You glare at one of the child who was walking with his parent. Just.
Fuck, that's happened in real life.
Good job. Good job. Alright, so how far we made it?
Doesn't take you guys that long to get out of the city. It seems like forever because of waiting through the horde of people. Surprisingly, when you guys leave the city, you guys don't see any other adventurers.
Alright, only conclusion, they're dead.
What a jump! Outside the city, beautiful, beautiful plains. Trees popping up at randomly off in the distance.
This is where
Look,
the
one of
nature
those
is.
trees I've been
I was
reading
just
so much
about to say,
about.
is this what you was talking about?
This is nature. This is nature. See that? You see that? There's no smog.
It's right there.
You guys,
Is this the first time you guys see this guy?
Do you think I lived in the town?
I don't know.
I've been all over the continent.
Okay. That's nice. So, where are the adventurers?
Another tree.
Okay, so, walk in. Anybody see anybody else?
Who is leading this journey?
Apparently I am.
I mean, like, who's got the best like survival? Would that? I mean, since we're in nature,
I mean, survival in what context?
just in
Yeah,
case.
this is-
As far as just like navigating.
Well,
you know
for
what I'm
nature
saying?
wise, it'd be that one over there.
It would
Yeah,
be
but
one of
whatever.
these two.
That's fair.
I mean, I can take point. I'm the biggest.
Okay.
Is
Who's
he
next?
further with her?
I'll follow right behind her.
Okay. You guys don't have to walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
All right, we gotta have the child in the middle.
Not a child.
We can't lose sight of you.
Then let me just ride one of the taller ones.
All right, so I say, Crystal, you. All right, we settled that.
We
All
pointed
right.
at people and said their names. That's how we're walking.
We're walking down the
I'm sorry, I was
road.
trying to remember the characters' names, and that's why I froze. I was like,
If it makes it easier, you could just say Nora for mine, because it's Zed, Nora,
Zenora, William, Amber,
Morax. Arcturus.
Arturus. All right.
I'm just gonna end up calling you Orc.
Just call him Artie.
That would be a grievous error on your part.
As you guys are walking, your journey doesn't seem at all dangerous. Birds are flying, beautiful, beautiful summer day. But it is strangely very, very quiet.
We're going in the right direction.
Can I try to listen for something? Try to check for something?
Oh, we got the map. The scroll.
20.
20?
Not natural.
Okay. You listen out with your tabaxi-like hearing, and it's odd. You can't even hear the wind blow. You don't hear the trees whistling, or the wind whistling through the trees. It's almost silent other than your voices.
Do y'all not hear that?
It is a bit unnerving, yes.
So,
Like no birds.
I'm gonna see if anything pops to mind about illusions, things of that sort, or arcana.
Okay, Arcana check.
9.
9? No? Nothing that you can remember. However, again, takes you maybe an hour, hour and a half to make it to your destination point of the entrance to the Goblin Wood. It is
Wait, so what is the entrance? Yeah, go.
It is a large rock with a hollowed out entrance. Right in front of it is a sign with a bull skull on it.
A bit ominous, but
Can anybody
I
read
think we're in
Goblin?
the right place.
Can anybody what?
Read Goblin.
I mean, if y'all want to bother to learn that useless language, I'm sorry.
No, I don't know Goblin.
I'm kidding. No, I don't know.
Okay. So, do you guys just head in?
How dark
Yeah, nah.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Check for traps. And from the entrance, it is dim light about 10 feet in,
I'm
and
fine.
then darkness.
is it? A lot of us
I'm
are
gonna
fine.
go ahead and take a torch out of my pack, strike a piece of flint and steel, and light my torch.
15 perception.
15?
I can see 60 feet.
Oh, you're rolling for investigation.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Investigation 11.
Nothing? Doesn't seem like there's any traps here.
Alright, it looks safe to me. If y'all want to try to walk forward, be my guest.
If anything kills me,
That's not instilling me with a lot of confidence.
Does anyone else find it odd that there was a room full of adventurers, but we haven't seen anybody on our way over here?
you know, I didn't think about that, but now that you mention it,
What
no.
do you mean you didn't think about it? You said they were clearly all dead.
I didn't say that. Who said
Well,
that?
could it possibly be that there's more than one entrance to the Goblin Horde?
Smart.
Well, what is the other scroll?
This is where it told us to come.
I think the point she's getting at is the entirety of the plains was empty.
Yes.
No people.
It was a fool, yeah.
Which,
It's
yes,
really
I get
odd.
it.
That is very
Little
odd.
disconcerting, yes.
Yes.
Are we sure these are goblins?
And we definitely saw people as we were walking out of the city heading in this direction.
Do you want to go back and ask some
You
questions?
wouldn't know. There was too many people
Just
in the outer
around
ring.
there.
That's
okay.
an hour walk in one direction.
You know what it was?
Yeah,
It was in goddamn children. It was in the sky.
Right?
Solved
Yeah,
it.
right? They shanked everybody on their way out. Cut their ankles.
He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim.
Does anybody have any like
I can't see
like
in
an
the dark.
inkling or anything? I have dark vision for 60 feet.
I can't see in the dark.
So
I think
I
you're
can't
the
see
only one that can.
I'm
Yeah.
holding
I'm a goddamn catch.
Okay, so how are you guys entering? It is a 10-foot wide entrance.
Should we go in pairs?
Does it look like it's just
Two
going
by-
straight, like
2 by 2?
turning?
We
There's
go
a
by
couple
two.
turns.
Couple turns?
Yeah.
We should do pairs and then you by yourself.
That's fine.
Well, here, take the torch.
Okay. Take the torch.
So who all
I
has
know
dark
it.
vision?
I have dark vision.
I think he's the only one.
Yeah. That's good.
Well, have you in the middle since you have the torch.
Okay.
He could be
I'll
up
be in
with
front.
our
Yeah,
vision.
I'll be in
Oh.
front.
You be up front with him.
Alright, so I got the torch.
Okay.
You
Okay.
go follow me?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're small enough that the three of us can stand together
Okay.
behind them.
Alright, so we make our way in.
As soon as you walk in, it's like the noise comes back to you. But it's weird. You can hear the whirlings of what sounds like gears from inside. The sound that is very reminiscent of the factories in the city.
Do you see like any lights in the distance? No.
The corridor leads straight and then breaks off to the right.
The corridor leads straight and breaks off to the right. That's what I can see right now.
Okay.
Just gotta reiterate that.
Okay. So
Should-
still.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Should
go.
we maybe
Let's
try
take
to
it
be,
slow
I was
though.
about to say, should we maybe try to stay slow and quiet, or are we just?
How
Yes.
is anybody like? Is anybody else? I'm sure you're proficient in stealth, but is anybody else proficient in stealth?
Doesn't mean we can't try.
I know you can try, but just in case. You
I can be
probably-
very
Like-
sneaky when I need to be.
Just
Fair
means they'll have a bonus.
I'm rather large. It's not really in my wheelhouse, but I can do my best.
So I'm not gonna be able to like see very well as we go through, but I'm gonna keep an ear out. See if I
Also,
hear anything.
I need to point out
Yeah, I was about to
we
say.
are trying to be stealthy while under torchlight.
Yes.
Well, we didn't think about the stealth thing until after the fact, so.
Well, we need to be able to see.
We're still technically in
I
the
can see.
first hall.
Y'all need to get
We're just
with
gonna
it.
not clomp down the tunnel. We'll try and be
Yeah,
quiet,
we'll just-
but they see us, they see us.
We'll go slow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll go slow. We'll
Not
take our-
necessarily
Not
sneaky,
stealth,
but
Okay,
slow.
so we start making our way.
Okay, so you're gonna stealth?
I'm not gonna stealth.
Okay.
We're just gonna go slow.
Alright. So you guys make your way into this dirt hallway. The sounds of gears inside the walls is almost echoing through. As you guys head straight, you gonna take the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is
Before
that the
get
only
around
way
the
we
corner,
can?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
draw my rapier and pull my
Let me
buckler
look
on.
down the corridor real quick and like check for anything. Perception or
No, you
just
don't
look?
need.
All right.
As you peek your head around the corner, see the corridor leads into what looks like a circular room with various doors. No light.
And we're still just hearing.
Mhm.
Okay.
But what you can see going into the room, it turns from dirt to stone. As it leads in.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
did you hear me say I drew my rapier and put my buckler on?
Okay, you
So still just hearing that. I'm not hearing any like feet moving.
give me a perception check.
People.
Those are some glittery ass like.
And they're rolling like shit.
I think I'm Crystal's like bad luck DM.
I'm a bad dog. I'm a bad.
Because every time she plays with us, she rolls shit.
8. Thanks for calling me out. Yeah. 8.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, no, just
Just the gears.
Yep.
Alright.
Can I check to see? Because we already turned toward the dirt road, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay, roll.
6. Come on, Jesus, alright. Investigation. Yeah, 6.
6. Okay.
Now, on my end, because of Durand and the dwarf and crafting and everything, do any of the gears sound familiar to me? Like, am I used to hearing machinery of that sort?
not like that. The only time you've actually heard it was in the city.
Okay.
Was in Dawnfall. Okay. So you guys enter?
Hey, breaking character right quick before we get like into anything. The stream. Are there any like new viewers? Because we have not been saying hi.
It's
How y'all
11
doing?
viewers, and they already want your T-shirt. I'm a goddamn cat.
Y'all the real ones. Who was the first one in here? I'm gonna remember your name.
For anybody watching who wants the I'm a goddamn cat t-shirt, I got you.
Let us know in the comments. We can make this I'm a goddamn cat thing happen.
Alright. So you gonna walk in?
Absolutely. Wait, did you say it was? No, I'm tripping. Never mind. Yeah.
No, she checked her traps already. She didn't find any.
All right.
Okay.
So once
Yeah,
you don't
indeed.
find the dirt.
I know, right? You say it like opens to a circular room, right?
Mhm.
Let me like peek in there right quick and like look around right quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do I
Okay,
see
yeah.
anybody?
Poke your head through? No, you see 3 doorways. That's about it.
All right. Let's go.
What did you see?
3 doors.
So 3 doors?
All right. Who's a good decision maker here?
What did you say your name was right now?
Tajir?
Tajir? Give me a dex check. Dex save.
Oh man.
It's the ones you don't see.
19.
19?
Plus your
What's
dex
your,
mod.
your dex save modifier?
That's fine. I figured that would work. Okay, 23. 23.
Okay. As you begin to walk in, your ears kind of perk up. You can hear the and a dart begins to fly towards your neck as you lean out of the way.
Ooh, y'all saw that?
He's ahead of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm right with him. So I'm just like, fuck.
Gonna immediately stop
Are
this.
you right next to him?
Well, I was following right behind him because I was
Yeah,
up
Yeah, we're
front
all
with him.
kind of.
You-
He was very close. But I think like when I said I stepped in, it was more like to use the dark vision and whatnot
Yeah.
right quick. So DM, I saw you.
I do what I do.
No, you passed. You successfully avoided the dart. As you look to where the dart came from, just a small circular hole in the wall. Would not be visible if anybody else, or unless you were really looking for it.
A small hole?
Like how big?
Very teeny weeny.
Teeny weeny.
Oh, never mind.
About the size of the dart.
Yeah, how
What,
many
so
of those
what-
acorns?
What is it, Scooby Doo? Am I being like watched?
How many acorns
Huh?
do you have?
Is it Scooby Doo? I'm being
yeah.
watched?
I got the screen.
No, it doesn't look
Okay,
like
I
that.
Like a
take
feeder?
your acorn.
Real quick, what's up, Marcus, Janae, Pat? It's Petter. I don't know who that is. Hawaiian Joker, Nate. They know you.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Snapper. Head.
Snapper!
Okay.
Whip!
Whiplash.
Wait, who was the one that we didn't know?
What do you mean?
You said there was one in there that
Chip.
nobody knew.
Hi.
It's Petter.
Petter?
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you, Petter. I remember you as our first viewer. Petter. All right,
They,
I
they
got
were the
you.
first ones. Hawaiian Joker was the first one.
Wait, but you said he knew me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're dope too. Don't get me
He's
wrong.
talking about people
But
we don't know.
the people we don't know, it's like our mom supporting us versus not. You feel me?
Okay.
I like the analogy.
Like,
And we were up to 12 viewers, guys.
Woohoo! I mean,
That's what's
I'm
up.
viewing technically, mostly for the. So it's 11.
So 11 viewers.
That's Megan, that's Megan.
I only do it so I can keep track of the chat.
that's cheating. No.
It would be
Right,
cheating
you.
if I'd be doing it too.
Also, guys, if any of you knows us, Chad, go ahead and type our name and we will respond once we get to the break.
So Nora took my acorns.
Okay.
I'm gonna start putting them in holes.
Okay, you're gonna put it in the hole?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
So you're reloading
Oh,
it.
that's a
it's about the size of the needle that flew through.
Oh wow.
You got anything smaller?
Yeah,
I don't
or
have
we
anything for
could
that.
Any seeds?
just avoid
Other
the threat.
seeds?
You just avoid them.
Can I just stick my finger in this? Like, no, I'm playing now. I mean, y'all just struggling with what to put in there, so I'm just the simplest Occam's razor. You feel me?
So
Just to
are
be
you seeing a
beauty.
lot of holes?
No, he said one singular hole, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
And he stuck his head in and it only fired one dart.
yeah, that's.
Okay.
All right, so let's avoid that hole.
Yeah.
Unless y'all want to put something in there.
No, it's
Like, how high on the wall is this?
Okay, so real decisions here.
It's
Which
about-
door are we going through?
It's about 5 feet on the wall.
We should.
Might be.
Alright, I guess I'll
Like,
check
slink under.
each door for a trap.
Alright.
Door.
Wait, so everybody's just walking into the room?
No.
Are you guys trying to avoid the?
Well, when you say it like
no,
that.
I'm ducking under the
Make
pointed
us
out
down all our
dark hole.
decisions.
Okay. As you duck under, you can hear another one right over your head.
Who the hell keeps reloading these?
But from the same spot.
Yeah. Same
Okay,
spot.
same spot. Right,
Another dart hits the, lands on the ground.
Okay, so we're all just gonna keep going forward and trying to avoid.
I'm gonna pick up one of the darts.
Okay.
How big are they?
Uh,
Like small needles?
Yep. Straight small needles. You can see a viscous purple liquid at the end of
Ooh, that was a good adjective. He said viscous.
it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the spare pieces of cloth I've got in my pouch, kind of wrap it around the end of that, and we'll hold on to that needle.
Okay, you guys enter the room, not getting shot with darts. 4 darts are on the floor right now since Arthur has picked one up.
I go ahead.
Even with how short I am.
I'll go ahead and take the other 4.
You gonna take the other ones? Okay.
I'll do the same thing. I'll wrap them in that piece of cloth and just kind of hold on to them.
Alright, make sure you add that into your inventory. Just put down poisonous dart.
Anonymous dart.
Oh, no, it's
Sorry.
Alright, now you guys are in the circular room, and in front of you are 3 identical steel doors.
Steel.
Steel.
Doors.
Oh, yo, even in a cave there ain't a tree. Like you need to chill.
I guess we're gonna investigate each door one at a time.
Okay.
Alright, so first door. 6. Goddamn.
Looks safe to you.
It's perfectly safe to me, it's just a steel door.
Yeah, that's definitely not wood.
15.
Doesn't seem like it's trapped, but you do see markings on it.
Like carved markings as in like someone was trying to escape through or like
No. It looks like arcane runes.
Okay.
Oh.
I think you might want to look at that one. And I'll go ahead and check the third one. 10.
10?
You got proficiency in Arcane?
Same arcane runes.
Can I read these runes at all?
Give me an arcana check.
I don't have proficiency, but
Oh, but you have a pretty high, what's that, intellect or wisdom?
Intelligence.
22.
22?
Mm.
You've seen these runes before, but only in books that Duran has given you throughout the years. It was from a book of glyph wardings. Certain glyphs cause different things, and the one that you were seeing before you is a glyph of explosion.
So, from the books, do I remember anything about disabling them? Like, if I remove a part of the glyph, will it disable it or will it trigger it?
With your knowledge, you know that the only way to nullify it without any kind of damage is by having the inscriber undo it. But you do know that it is activated by touch, and it doesn't have to be a creature touch. Anything that touches it will cause it to
Go with that, I'll. Everybody back away from the door. I need one of your acorns.
I bet y'all wish you had a rolling chair on.
Take one of her acorns and we'll get a good distance back and I'll.
Wait, how far is everybody backing up?
We're going behind toward the dark room, I guess.
Duck back under the dart.
Okay, so you're going right back into the hallway. Okay, so you're about 40 feet away from it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me to back up. I'm gonna back the fuck
I'm
up.
gonna kind of hold my shield up and your buckler.
Okay.
I'm gonna huck the
Hey, let me
acorn at
brace
the
him
door.
too, like from the back. Let me
Okay,
brace
so
him
you're
a
holding
little
on
bit. Yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna brace him.
So I'm gonna huck the acorn at the door.
Okay, as soon as you do, makes a very bass-like sound. The room and the cave itself begins to rumble. From where you guys are, where it's dirt walls, you can see some of them kind of clatter to the ground.
I was just trying to test the door. Why didn't you tell me your acorns were explosive?
I need you to.
We
I
grow a
need
lot
you-
of special things at the Grove.
I either need you to make a strength check with advantage, or both of you make a strength check.
Dog, you don't walk. You need to make a straight tech with advantage. I have an 8 strength.
13.
13?
Yeah, that was.
With advantage?
I
Fair
have
enough.
a strength of +1.
I have a strength of -1.
I'm a bard.
The strong one left.
You could have put your
That's
sword
like
in
yelling
one.
at the midget rogue, like,
My
That's
favorite
fair.
Why aren't you
though, is
stronger?
Matt knew he
That's
had
fair.
a negative to strength, and he's like, I'm gonna brace him.
Yo,
like,
I didn't
This is great.
I didn't
This is a
expect
great idea.
statistics to come into this. You did.
Alright, hold
Let's just
on.
all just change our roles.
Con-
Nah, see, once I get my arms though, it's gonna be a different story. You dig?
Okay, dex check from you. Both of you guys get knocked back 10 feet, but since you were bracing him, you're taking the fall. Unless you pass.
Man, that's hella unfair. No.
And I
15.
had my
You pass.
buckler up.
All right.
You kind of stumble
It's
back,
like this big.
and you almost feel like you're about to fall. But you
But I
catch
feel like it
yourself
would
on
also
your hind
stop
All right.
something if it were, you know, hurtling towards my face. I would rather it hit the buckler than me.
That's hilarious.
You know, I'm one of those guys.
Protect the face.
legs. Now in the center
Oh.
door,
Is the other door still fucking standing? It didn't trigger all three?
in the center, it looks like it was just an outward explosion. As the metal door kind of, say you puncture a tin can, you see the outline coming out of it from where you put the puncture hole.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it is a very rigid and jagged area, but the door is open.
And everybody here knows that we're here.
I opened the door. Do you have another acorn?
Hey, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take the acorn out of my pouch and just kind of look at it for a minute and be like, and then like toss in the acorn.
I thought you were gonna toss it at the door. I was like, with them
No, I'm
idiots?
waiting. I'm way in the back. I'm way in the back. So toss the acorn in it.
Okay.
So, go wait, no, I have an idea. So, I'm gonna walk towards the center door that I blew out, and I am gonna take a piece of my silk rope, and I'm gonna wrap it around the end of the acorn, and I'm gonna stand in the center door, inside, and I'm gonna try and swing it out and hit the door from back
Yeah,
here.
that's smart. That's smart.
Okay, so you go through the center door. Dex check. Dex save.
20.
20. Again.
These things are everywhere.
As another dart flies towards the concrete
So,
wall.
then I'm gonna kind of.
Okay, so as the explosion goes off, as soon as the air hits it, as two of these doors get blown out, you can feel these seismic vibrations from being in the center of this. As your body feels all of the base, the hairs on your neck begin to stand, and the gust of wind almost pushes you backwards.
This man's just cooking bacon out here. Like.
Alright, and you guys can feel the shockwave of the explosion as it passes through the hall door. Almost knocking you guys off your feet. I need you to make a strength check. Or you know what, make a dex save. Make a dex save.
You're going off your feet, just how badly?
Damn it. I hate that it keeps logging. Okay.
I mean, at least if you go off your feet, it's not that far.
Plus 4, so 14.
14?
Like,
You're not as graceful as you normally are, but as soon as the shockwave hits you, you kind of, your feet lift off the ground, but you grab onto Ember's cloak and kind of steady yourself.
Oh, God. Well, if they didn't know we were here, they know we're here now.
I would say that is definitely correct.
You guys feel the strengths of Mother Nature now?
I'm gonna duck under the dart and go back out to the center room. I found the key.
Okay? What is everybody's passive perception?
14.
I don't know.
14.
16.
16?
That was
It's
acorn
just your,
buddy.
Passive.
Pa-
It's
it's
your
just
perception 14.
Yeah. 14?
14.
14. You said 16?
16.
Megan?
14.
14?
I actually did not write down that. So I
So what's your
What's your
perception?
perception?
I did not write that down. I usually
What's
just
your
roll.
wisdom?
My wisdom is 18.
18? So
Plus
3.
one.
Alright.
14.
Yeah. Every campaign I've done, they actually kind of just skipped out on passes. I don't know why, but like they just did, so it's not something I'm used to actually having to look out for.
you download
His is
that,
14.
it's free.
Oh, and it's on iOS. All right.
Okay. So, Ember, your cow-like ears kind of twitch as you begin to hear the sound of metal on concrete coming from one of the doors. Give me an investigation check to see if you can tell which way it's coming from.
Investigation.
Oh, the keys.
That was good. That was good.
Eight.
8.
Yeah, I got
You-
a +1 to investigation.
You can hear it, but you don't know where it's coming from. But it doesn't take long before the sound gets louder as it begins to echo, coming from the first door. And with you guys being in the hallway, you being in the center door, you guys are the first ones to see small goblins in armor coming up, drawing what looks to be pristine swords and buckler shields, small enough for them. And we're going to take a break on that and come back, and everybody's going to roll initiative.
Woo!
Because I
So real
I
quick
had
before we
been-
go, does it stand out as odd that goblins have such pristine, finely crafted weapons
I was thinking
in
that too.
exactly their size?
Hey, we'll find that out
Yeah, we'll find out when we get back from break.
on the next episode. I'm not gonna say it.
We're not trying to
Yeah.
get sued.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a 10-minute break here.
I hate that.
So if you guys can bear with us, we will see you guys in 10 minutes. Hey guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. We had some technical difficulties on this side. So I apologize for the extended break.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Goddamn cat got on the counter and started knocking shit over.
Now we're just gonna have shorts instead of just knocking things over at
Okay.
6-armed cat just pushing shit.
Yeah, just fucking petting.
So we're going to be rolling for initiatives. Unfortunately, we don't have an extra camera to show the game board, so please bear with us on that. If you two don't mind if we can move the game board a little bit over there,
No, fine.
and they can still see it. So you guys are going to be
Careful.
controlling that.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
It's pretty close to the edge there, man.
There you go.
Do we
Knock it
got
over.
do we got the setup?
Oh, this is our first session. Y'all are horrible.
And you've already gained a reputation already.
Man, destroyer of
Maybe if it had been like one thing, but it's just been, it keeps going.
It's been a constant. You're a
You know what else keeps going?
You're a monster.
The insults.
All night. All night.
So
Oh,
let's
I'm
keep
sorry.
worried until he leaves.
Did you not bring it on yourself?
Why do I have 2 bottle caps? You know what? That's fine.
Because reasons.
Okay,
You guys just don't know anymore.
so this is the entrance where you guys came
It's
in.
like a head.
Yeah, this is the entrance where you guys came in. These are the 3 doors.
He's got a dimple chin.
It's literally an oval. You can have drawn an oval and be like, look ahead.
It's Prometheus.
Crystal, who wears that? Who has a head like that?
So I'm
Prometheus.
right
The
there.
aliens in the beginning.
Prometheus and bomb tapes.
What?
All right, go ahead and place your characters. We're
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
I'm
on.
assuming I'm like around here-ish.
He's happy to see us. Hey.
You're fired.
and I promise I will get more minis. And actually print them out. But for now, we are going to
Did you just say my fingers are pizza?
Yes.
we're going to be using minis that do
Y'all
not
are-
look like goblins.
Y'all are back here towards the door.
Yeah.
We'll get another camera from the game. We'll
That's the
promise.
biggest
Yeah.
goblin ever seen in my life.
Hey, I
Big
told
goddamn goblins.
Why is this goblin a foot taller than
Shit.
me?
I think we gotta run.
they're okay. Let me get to the explanation. All right. So Arturus, you just destroyed all 3 of the doors while your
found
party waited in the
these.
hall. Ember, you heard the clanking of metal on concrete, and soon after,
And the explosions.
soon after, 3 goblins in ironclad armor show up. And we need everybody to roll for initiatives.
I finally have a good deck.
D20.
Ooh.
Oh well.
+4, 16.
Okay. Megan, if you don't mind, could you keep track of the initiatives for me?
Okay, give me a bit.
Okay. So, anybody who has an initiative 20 to 25?
22.
15 to 20?
16.
15.
Okay. 10 to 15?
10.
The goblins are going on 14? 5 to 10?
Dear.
Really, Mike?
Oh,
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
And he's right there.
My first one of the night.
He's got all that black soot on his face from
I-
doing all these
I go on 4.
Maybe the Wednesday was the night.
Okay. So, Megan, please call out the initiative order.
Reno, Nora, Will, Ember, Goblins.
Okay.
I don't like that order. That's
So-
why I rolled it and I looked away. I was like, oh, no bueno.
I'm actually was supposed to be closer, but okay.
Just go.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck did you end up all the way back there? You're
Because I'm
supposed to be
I'm
like,
short,
right there.
couldn't
Yeah, y'all are supposed to be in the hallway.
Okay,
But
Reno,
I mean, by all means, move closer.
I am in
you're
the
up
bar.
first.
Let's see. What's a good spot?
I can hear ourselves over here.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, that was my jaw. Y'all heard that?
I did. We're just chaotic.
Make sure everybody's trying to figure out what they're gonna do on their turn.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
just
yep,
trying
yep,
to
yep, yep, yep,
figure
yep.
out the smartest way to go about this. Okay, so right quick, back in my DM, my old DM, the diagonal movement was still 5 feet. Is
Yep.
that 10? Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to swing on the blue one.
Okay.
10.
Yes.
Alright, I'm done.
As you pull out your martial arts, you get into your stance and you throw your punch, and the goblin with the heavy armor kind of looks
Thank
at
you.
you and ducks out of the way.
I'm a little rusty.
Okay.
You gotta swing down. They're short.
So am I. Not as.
You have to swing up.
Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna use my pocket stick instead. I wanna move at least 25 or 10 over one. And from there, because I ain't getting that close, I'm gonna pull out my throwing knives and at least try to throw 2? Or can I just throw?
You can only throw one right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw one at the one, or no, the further one over here.
The furthest one?
Yeah, the furthest one over here.
Okay. So you roll for attack.
It's been a while.
9. What do I add it with? Right, just.
You're 2 hit.
Oh yeah, duh. So. This is okay, so plus 6. So 9, 6, 10. No, sorry.
15.
15, sorry.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So you pull out your throwing knife real quick as you run over there and throw it really, really quickly as it lands in the chink of one of the goblin's armor, and you hear it scream in agony.
Yeah, that was pretty
Jesus.
good.
That scared me.
You need some water?
Or,
Plus your base.
plus 1.
8 points of damage.
8.
Damn, that was a line. God damn.
As the as the dagger pierces through the chink of the armor, you can see blood spilling out profusely, as if you hit an artery.
Hell yeah!
Okay. And who's next?
I believe that is me.
William?
Go over there.
Yes. So I'm gonna rage.
All right.
So
Real quick, because I know we talked about this. Explain your rage.
So what really happens is there's a rather large scar above my left eye that I got when I was quite younger. But when I got it, there was a little voice that popped up in my head. It is always quite angry.
This is great.
Rage, rage, fucking rage.
And sometimes he takes over.
Oh.
So, as he would say, it's time to fucking play!
This very mild-mannered and timid barbarian that you guys had just met, who was really nice at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
his eyes go bloodshot. You can see veins popping out the sides of his head and in his arms as he almost looks to grow visibly bigger. As his muscles tense up, you can see and feel the aura of rage around him.
Yo, who's the fuck? Like.
So, I will pull out the greatsword off my back, and I'm gonna run pretty much just right in the middle of them. Yeah, just kind of right in there. I can go 30.
Diagonal movement is 5.
Alright, so yeah, that's 30 right there.
Alright, and we're gonna take a swing at, we'll say the blue one, since I'm right in front of him.
You're rolling with advantage because you got them surrounded.
Oh, yeah.
Nice! Oh, I need that one too. H. Just a 6. Okay, so.
Was the 6 the higher of the 2?
Yeah, it was. Well, it's a plus 6, so it's a 12.
12?
Yeah.
That one unfortunately misses.
Son of a bitch.
As you swing your greatsword, the goblin eyes almost pop out of his helmet as as he ducks under.
That's really good.
You're gonna be my new plaything.
All right,
Are you gonna kill
it's my
me?
turn, right?
It is Ember's turn.
All right, Amber.
Me, I go. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. So I'm gonna go right here. And
By the way, that was only 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Diagonal movements is only 5.
Okay. Still want to stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to cantrip poison spray. This guy, which is 10 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a 2 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Creature must succeed on a.
Oh, so I have to roll.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have to roll. You have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 5.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You hit 2 damage. So it's a 1d12
Okay.
of poison damage.
It's nice when you can rely on somebody else's bad rolls and your own good rolls.
So that's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
You see the large druid lumber over to her spot to attack. As she pulls back, the magic kind of flowing through her hands. Coalescent poison begins to form as she blasts it forward, and it sprays into the goblin. It's seeping through the chinks of the armor and the already pierced wound that that Zenora had given it. As you see the body begin to bubble and steam begin to rise, you see the goblin drop to its knees, fall forward. Dead.
He's gonna need some back team.
Okay.
Bella.
My
That's
turn?
it, my turn.
Yes, now it's your turn.
Okay. So goblin in the middle is immediately gonna retreat.
Oh.
Pussy.
You have an opportunity of attack, sir.
I would like to take that.
Alright. Go ahead.
God damn it. That's a 10.
10. Unfortunately, that's a miss. As the
Alright,
goblin
so he goes.
takes off into the corridor.
Okay.
You see the other goblin kind of steps into your space, your 5-foot space.
Face off.
It's pretty fucking audacious.
It is. As it goes to attack.
The audacity.
Does 10 hit?
Nope.
Okay. As the goblin goes to attack with its sword, it swings and you nimbly jump over it. Because it's not a high jump.
That's fair. I didn't even jump, I just picked up my fucking legs.
As it misses, you can see the goblin kind of spread its arms out in front of the doorway, trying to keep you guys there.
Oh, brave one.
Okay, okay.
I need something.
Arcturus?
So I am going to draw my rapier and bring my shield up as I kind of take a fencing stance. And I'm going to swing my sword around, and as I jab at it, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Your brother was
As I repost forward, I'm not trying to make contact with the sword. I can't obviously use both. So, take this, you grog swilling son of a whore!
And I gotta roll, right?
It's wisdom save.
13?
Does not save.
Okay.
So,
I feel like your
it
mother is
takes-
a goblin is enough insult.
Your mother was a goblin and your father smells of elderberries.
It takes 1 point of damage, but also has disadvantage on its next attack.
Nice.
As you repose and you point your saber at this creature, you can see the magic kind of swirl around the tip as it blasts forward with your words, almost like a visible sound wave. And as it hits, you can see the goblin kind of twitch, but still holding its stance, arms wide open. Okay, back to the top of the round, Bruno.
Alright, again, I'm gonna attempt to swing. 17.
That hits.
Alright. That is 4 damage.
4. Okay.
And oh my bad, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm also gonna take my bonus action. Viewers, remember your bonus action. I forgot to last time. Bonus action, swing again.
Okay.
That was a critical failure.
Alright.
He punched the wall.
I'm pretty sure you just kicked one of us.
Okay, The first critical failure.
Shut up.
I need you to roll a D100.
A what?
D100.
I mean, if you want to front me one right quick, I got you.
You got them right there.
Fair enough. I just like the actual D100. Like, have you ever seen those?
Yes.
They're great.
I don't have one of those.
73.
I hope this was
Broken
supposed to be a
down.
high number.
It's not always good to have a high number.
That's all I'm saying. I hope it's a good thing to have a high number.
Okay. So you take your first strike. Real quick as you dent in its armor. But in doing so, you leave your hand open, and as you strike forward again, you miss, giving yourself a clear line of attack for this goblin. Next turn, he gets a +4 to attack.
But at least he still has
That's
disadvantage.
yeah.
How much damage did you do?
4.
4?
And, yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good not to do a bonus action.
Remember your bonus action. Sometimes don't use it.
Alright, Zenora?
Alright, so I'm gonna get where I can have this goblin in range, where I can visibly see him but not have to go under anybody. So toward you,
Like here?
If you're crossing over a dead body, it is difficult terrain, so you lose 5 feet of movement.
that's fine, one more, and
You want to stay there or you want to go on the other side?
just one more.
You can stand on top of the body.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on top of the body because I will have to collect my dagger.
Alright.
I want to throw another dagger.
Okay.
So
Roll to hit.
okay, so what was it?
Is that a 1?
Yeah,
No.
4. And,
I got my fumble table up.
You sounded so hopeful.
yeah, you were. It was a little. Yeah. So the I think was it +4 so 8 I think, right? Because it's dexterity or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So 8.
8. Unfortunately, that dagger bounces off this goblin's armor. As you can hear the clink as it lands off in the distance.
Okay, well that was my round.
Alright. William?
Oh, take another swing at this bastard.
Alright.
Oh, slightly better.
Use the tray.
I think I'm going to. That's 13.
13 hits.
Oh, hey!
Sweet.
In your range.
All this built up rage is about to. Something cold!
The poor little motherfucker. I feel like he's about to roll 2
Did you just roll 2
Oh,
ones?
yes!
Oh no, hold on, wait. No, that's a 6 on this one. That's a 6 on
Okay,
this one.
okay.
Okay, so that's
So
7.
7 plus your strength.
Plus,
Easily disguised with all that artwork.
that would be plus 4. So 11.
11?
Yes.
Okay, so as you draw back almost like a baseball stance, as you and it almost looks like you hit nothing. Except the goblin kind of crumbles in half.
Oh.
As the body slides off one side.
That's
Oh, like the fuck was that?
As you have killed the other goblin.
Nice.
Body drops, blood is
I think I like
flowing.
this one better.
He is definitely more entertained.
No, he seems very normal to me.
Is this what they call bloodlust?
William, there is another
No,
one that runs down the corridor.
probably.
I know.
What's the word for it? Hit the frustration.
Okay, maybe.
I'm gonna see if the goblin's got anything interesting on him.
I'm going to get my daggers. These.
I'm gonna stay away from the melty poison puddle one. I'm just gonna check this one laying in half in front of me.
Okay? From the distance, all of you can hear this.
Where's Reggie's on? Oh, fuck.
That sounds like horns.
Oh, everyone's gangster until you hear that shit.
Initiative is over. You guys are now out of combat.
I'm going to quickly gather the 2 throwing knives I just threw.
William, will you hold up the 2 halves of the goblin, please?
Yes. I can do that.
I'm gonna resheath
That's
my
not
weapon and
ominous.
With your gun.
pass my hand in front of my face and use disguise self to look like the goblin.
Okay. Can you change your size?
Yes.
Okay.
Foot in either direction.
All right. So how tall are you?
I'm 5'11", so I can be just under 5 feet tall, which is
So you're a little tall for a goblin, but you do look like this creature. As you
You're a
see,
scary goblin.
as you see your human
You're a
friend
goblin.
kind of change his appearance, he now looks like a taller version of the goblin that William had just cut, or not the one that was cut in half, right?
Yeah, something
Yep.
looking at.
Yeah, he told me to just hold up both hands.
That,
Yeah, that way
was cut in half.
I can see both halves, so I can use that as a reference.
Do
Okay.
you need me to hold this anymore?
No.
Oh.
So, are we concerned that the other goblin got away? And now we're hearing a lot of noise.
Could be a problem, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm more worried about where all the other adventurers went. Forgot about that, huh?
Can
I mean, I
I
haven't seen any bones.
can I check the body that I'm standing on for anything?
I'm just keeping an eye down the hallway where that goblin ran. I can't see much, but
You're rolling investigation.
Well, we know the
Investigation.
goblins came from this
6.
tunnel,
6.
Yeah.
which leads me to believe that
The armor seems
the other two have
heavily
something down
strapped.
them. They
You try to undo it.
That's a
You
fair
don't really
point.
understand the way this specific armor mechanism works, so you can't really take off the armor and look inside the body. But there is like a dagger hanging off the side.
My dagger?
No, not yours.
Oh, okay. I'll take the dagger.
Okay. Very, very pristine dagger. Doesn't look like it should be in the hands of a goblin.
Definitely does not belong here.
However, you do notice the skin tone of this goblin. Whereas most people are used to green, this one has a light blue tint to it.
Yo, it's the adventurers. They got turned to
I'm
goblins.
poking it with the dagger, but
Well,
like the
could it
sheep
have
there,
been
like,
a side effect from your poison?
I didn't poison that one.
That's not the one he's talking about.
It's one of them?
Yeah, the
Oh,
one she was
okay.
standing on.
Could it have been a
Um,
side effect from the poison?
It's never happened before.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before, so
Is it
I'm
the
gonna
air?
say no.
is what color is the blood?
Is it because there are no
Let's-
trees?
I mean, if you guys want to get technical, it could be.
I'm just being honest.
We, we
Well,
don't know what's going on down
If
here.
the goblins come from the first tunnel, what is down the second and the third? If there were goblins down there, I feel like they would have come as well.
Unless there's something scarier down there that the goblins don't want to go down.
Ooh, a twist.
A twist.
What if something scarier were down there that the goblins didn't want to go? Why did they only ward one side of the door?
maybe to keep people from letting it out.
Right? To keep you from opening the door.
But if something is locked in there, these doors weren't locked, they were warded.
Mm-hmm.
So what stops it from pushing open the door?
They weren't locked. But I thought the explosive blew open the door.
They blew off the door.
Could have been locked.
Did we just open up a already caged goblin hole?
Hey, let me just peek down both of these right quick.
Okay.
No, I can't see.
You begin to look down the corridor, but just before you poke your head through, you can hear down each and every one of them. Almost in unison, as in all 3 hallways, you guys can hear that. Sounds like metal coming from the ceiling crashing down into the ground. As
Okay,
if-
are we going to let the goblins get away?
I would say that that's probably not a good idea. But I am also beginning to wonder, just with the sounds that I'm hearing, I believe they're manufacturing things, which is a little strange for what I know of goblins. At least in this capacity, that this is
Well, yes, I
quite
mean,
fine.
They're wearing
Armor and
pristine
weapons.
tailored armor.
And that
And
makes
is it just
me a
that
little
prisoner?
curious.
well, the doors were warded. Goblins do not ward doors.
Arcturus, give me a history check.
21.
21? You've heard rumors, lore, about goblins like this. They're very innovative, much smarter than the average goblin. There's even talk of an underground society of them, where they live out lives like those above ground. They are very tactical. They are very secluded. They tend not to go outside unless they have to. They're known as the perspicacious goblins.
Okay. Are they territorial, aggressive?
They're not really aggressive. They're more. They protect their own land. They only attack when people enter their territory.
Okay. They wouldn't happen to have a blue hue to their skin, would they?
From what you rolled, you do know that they do have a blue hue to their skin.
I'm gonna go over and check out the poisoned one she was talking about, and kind of share that. Long ago in the library with my friend, I read about the perspicacious goblins, capable of wielding magic, capable of wielding technology, and a curious blue tint to their skin. I've never seen these. I've barely heard of them. They were supposed to be a rumor, so it looks like we found a rumor.
I would say that you're correct.
So more or less, we don't know what we're getting into.
The only things I've read about them is they can be aggressive defending their territory, but the reason they aren't commonly sighted is because they stay underground.
What does the rumors also talk about?
Unlike most of the Goblin Society, they use technology, magic, hence the armor, the ward.
Man, we gotta tell them more than 75 gold when we get back.
Right.
Well, we bring proof. As far as I know, these creatures have never been proven.
So you say we just take your head, go back real quick?
Go
I
back
mean,
now, hell no. I bet they have treasure.
We do have technically half a goblin here.
But I bet they have plenty more inside.
So,
This is true.
I kind of resemble them at this point.
Do you want to head down the tunnel that we saw the other goblin head down?
Well, I'm going to need to take a prisoner, preferably one that can see in the dark. I
You're a
cannot
goddamn
get
cat, right?
I cannot get down there by myself. It would look odd for me to hold a torch or for my prisoner to hold one. But if
Would
I
it
ever-
not look weird that you got a prisoner bigger than you?
No.
Fair enough, let's go.
So I'm gonna pull a little bit of the silk rope around my pack and showily wrap it around his hands to make it look like he's bound.
Like,
It is, you are loosely bound.
oh, no plain old.
Okay.
So
Struggle.
we should be back shortly. I hope.
Would you
He
like
might
us
be back.
to follow you at all?
At a distance, because that's it would happen. I don't speak Goblin.
I guess I can stealthily.
This is
follow.
going to stand up very poorly to investigation.
How are y'all gonna make it through without
Great
it? Like,
idea.
are y'all gonna use a torch or?
Well, I mean, I can run stealth and follow behind, right?
Not while holding a torch.
I mean, why don't you take one of them as a prisoner? I fall behind in stealth and kind of guide you from a distance.
Go to the left.
Yeah, for real. No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Well,
Because we're gonna need more than 2 people going down there, and 3 of them that can't see is pretty much nothing.
Well, what if
I can't read
behind
this.
your prisoner is a rope that we can all follow, holding onto?
I do have enough rope for a lead.
Breadcrumbs, let's go.
And
So far,
what if there were someone on his back small enough, just in case,
Okay.
that we needed to even up the numbers
Oh.
quickly?
I'll jump on the cat's back.
Okay. And you're gonna try to stealth on his back?
Yep.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Make yourself look as much like a backpack as you can.
Well, halflings can hide in the space of a larger creature.
16 plus 6.
All right. You kind of,
I'm a backpack.
yeah, pretty much. You kind of jump on his back. You throw your legs through his arms and kind of grip onto it, and you look like a tiny halfling fashioned backpack.
I don't know if I like this.
Okay, so I'll let out enough of the rope from where it's tied around his wrists, have them grab a hold of it, and we will make our way down the tunnel.
So, hey, use your, like, superhuman hero.
Make sure
to fall.
you duck in the doorway underneath the poison darts. because these doors have them too.
Oh, okay.
Good. So you guys are heading in.
Let's go. I'm down. I
You
like
guys
this.
carefully. It's almost a close call for you as he ducks through, as one of the darts almost skins your neck.
I will pinch him like, lower, lower.
I can't be like you can't pretend to be a backpack and pinch me.
That's what backpacks do.
Nah.
How far ahead are you three traveling from these two?
What's a good?
Hold on for the ride.
I've got 100 feet of that rope. Got to be far enough back that they can still light a torch and actually help.
Yeah. Well, how about like 70 feet? Because I can see dark vision 60 feet. That's just out of my reach, and I have damn good eyes. If I have damn good eyes in the dark, then like anyone else probably can't see past that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they have like double dark.
Fair enough. So hold the end of the rope and then walk
be
back far
prepared.
enough until he can no longer see.
Yeah.
Alright. So do that so they can't see us.
Okay. So you guys make your way down hallway number 1.
Yup.
Indeed.
When we saw the goblin go down.
All right. So you guys move about 20 feet into the hallway as it makes it left. Slight incline going downwards.
That's a decline.
Or decline. Going downwards into what looks to be a spiral staircase. If you guys kind of walk through, you guys do anything as you guys are walking?
I'm just listening.
Being a backpack.
Trying to just follow him as carefully as possible so I don't send all of us over the end.
I try to watch out for anything that might be a hazard.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
18.
18. Alright. You're able to navigate through these stairs very well, leaving a good amount of slack of rope behind for your other party members. The stairs are solid steel. Every step you guys take, it is a. As you guys make your way down, and it goes down what looks to be maybe 50 feet.
This took a lot of work. This is steel.
As you guys make it to the bottom, you guys are led into another corridor that goes about, from what you can see, 60 feet straight. Can't really see much past that.
Yeah. You said it was a narrow corridor or?
Long, narrow corridor.
Long, narrow
About
corridor.
5 feet wide.
Anything that stands out in said corridor?
Solid concrete walls, same as the ones you guys are same as you guys were traveling through. Nothing really changing.
No, there's nothing out north ordinary. You want to keep moving forward?
At this point, you guys are following along with the slack. As you guys are led to the same metal staircase, or steel staircase, as you guys travel down. As you guys keep trudging ahead about 40 feet into it, you can see a dead end. It looks almost identical to the doors that Arthurus had destroyed.
Alright, so we got another runic door, it looks like. Obviously that goblin knew how to get up in here because we ain't seen him yet.
Well, certain wardings can be done for people that you choose to allow in. If they have forward scouts, then the glyphs will be awarded to them. So the disguise would be pointless if this door is warded.
Yeah, we left our acorns about 60 feet back.
Can I hear them?
Our acorns will catch up.
No.
Can I hear them?
Okay, so at this point, I don't see what choice we have. Can't find any other ways out.
How close are you guys to the door?
I'm staying far enough back. He said it
We
was
said
another.
we moved in 40 feet and then we can see a dead end, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's like 100 feet in, so let's, I don't know, let's
He says door. I'm not getting any closer. He can
Yeah.
walk forward if he wants.
I'm gonna throw my backpack at him.
At the door?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, oh my god.
So that's opposing strength checks.
Is that what you're gonna?
Nah,
I was about to say.
that was amazing. I knew we brought her with us for a reason.
Have we got her
maybe
Can
we
you,
She hasn't made it
can
down
you
the
hit
stairs.
that door with a dagger from here?
That's actually
Probably.
All right, so you're gonna want to point it straight that way.
So.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
throw it
wait,
about.
wait. Let the bigger two get up here first.
Right, caught up, is that right?
She is about to throw something at the door.
Oh.
I need you to brace me, and you to brace him, and all of us to brace her. Just in case.
Okay.
What do we get?
How
Was it
far-
conga line of bracing? Let's go.
How far away are you throwing from?
100 feet.
You're doing from 100 feet?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
That's where we stopped, apparently.
Alright.
Pretty long way to throw a dagger.
It is.
Well, it's gonna
My
be a
question
throwing
is,
knife.
can you
What's
see the
your
door?
What's your dagger's range?
120 feet is outside optimal range.
What he said.
And how far back are you guys standing?
I'm standing the full fucking distance.
So,
Well,
100 feet?
So basically, she has a direction to throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. Make sure you
As
go.
hard as you can. That
Yeah,
way.
directly that way.
Alright.
So we're all
Before you-
bracing?
That some bitch
Before you
got
get ready to throw, from up on the staircase, you guys can hear
From behind?
up on the staircase.
We're trapped. It's
Oh,
over.
Ed, are the
That
walls-
doesn't sound
Are the walls
good.
closing in at this point?
Walls are not closing in.
Okay.
However,
Uh-oh.
your furbolg friend can smell something faint in the air.
What do I smell?
Give me a nature check.
I
You're a
smell-
druid.
Yeah, I was like, what you say shit? Like,
I smell nature.
Oh,
Natural 20!
no, not natural 20, but pretty damn close.
Okay.
Okay. Nature.
You look like you're
Um,
from here.
second place was
21.
first loser.
21.
21.
You're very familiar with this smell. It is a specific fungus called the night moon fungus.
Oh.
When the spores are released, it puts those within its area to sleep.
Hey guys, so I can smell nature down here, so that's a plus. However, it's a fungus that puts you to sleep, so we might have a problem very, very soon.
Alright, immediately just gonna throw the dagger. Hope the door explodes then.
Okay.
Oh, save us. 8 plus 6. Or no, what is it? 6 4. 8, 9, 10, 12.
It's plus 6.
Oh, sorry.
You have proficiency
Oh,
with
yeah.
the dagger.
Okay, so 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14.
Okay. As soon as you throw the dagger, it sticks itself into the metal door with all the force that you put. And you guys can hear crackling from the dagger as you guys begin to smell the ozone and the crackling of electricity.
It's gonna just come
It's not the
straight
same
down
kind of
the
wording.
hallway.
So,
That's what I was worried about. I was like, we should go read this moment.
I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Well, I'm still on his back, though.
Well, you threw the dagger. You're off.
Oh, no.
Oh.
21.
21?
Oh, critical fail.
11,
Really?
Yeah, dead ass.
12,
12?
12.
18.
18?
10.
10?
I guess I'm asleep.
Arturus and William, you begin to see your party members
I'm gonna take those
fall onto the floor.
needles out of my pack and unwrap them,
Alright.
and I'm gonna push them upwards through parts of my clothes around my shoulders and my legs.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of sitting there like, oh, fuck.
You can now smell the spores coming in, and the amount of willpower that you need to try to prevent yourself from sleeping is almost too strong for you to bear, but you're keeping yourself at it. You're pushing through it. Same thing with Arturus. As he's fumbling, trying to get these needles stuck out over his clothes.
It'll be a fucking surprise for the first person to grab me.
Takes about maybe 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, what are you guys doing?
Or are you still
doing anything else?
disguised?
Yeah, but
Does that hold when you fall asleep? Or is that concentration zone?
depending on how long it's been, lasts for an hour.
Isn't it concentration?
It's not a concentration spell. It
Okay,
just
wow.
it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my way back to where the stairwell came down.
Okay. Are you gonna climb it?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. You see Arturus just take off towards the stairwell.
I was gonna be. Artorias, wait! Do after those glyphs go off, do they disappear?
Sometimes.
Fuck. I'm gonna run to the other end of the hallway and try to kick the fucking door open.
Okay. You immediately go up to it and douche. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I just got a dart in the neck. I know.
You probably got fucking electrocuted.
I could be too.
Sometimes means sometimes.
That's not nearly as good as last time. That's a 13.
13.
It's not horrible.
You feel the electrical shock rush through your veins as you take 3 points of damage. The door doesn't seem to budge.
I'm gonna run in the opposite direction and
You're
try to kick
asleep.
that one down. Oh, you're right.
So after I do that, I'm just like, fuck, that was bad idea. So I'm gonna turn around and go back the other direction.
Okay.
Back
So
towards the stairs.
you immediately run past the falling bodies of your comrades as you go to the stairs.
Well, I'm just trying to see what the fuck he's doing up there.
Oh, you can hear him. With every step he's taking, it is echoing.
And I'm just gonna kind of yell up the stairs. It didn't disappear.
That's what sometimes means.
Okay, so you make your way up the staircase. The smell of the spores isn't as pungent, but you can still smell it. And there is a door blocking the way. Steel door.
Can I see any of the cliff work on it?
No, no blues.
Does it have any keyhole, anything like that? Push the door to see if it budges.
Okay. As you push, it doesn't move. You can see on the door though some scratches, vertical lines all over it. After about 3 minutes, you hear from the bottom of the stairwell, you can see the door opening, the electrical one that you just kicked, as it raises slowly.
You might want to get back down here, please.
From the door, light begins to spill into the room, and you can see the color of the spores at this point. It is a beautiful opalescent purple floating through the air. As you see 3 small figures walk in with what looks to be gas masks. They begin to look around and they see you standing over by the staircase.
Hello.
I'm gonna come back down from the staircase. Do I see them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna gesturing at him.
Gesturing at him.
Yeah.
They look up, look down, and kind of look at each other, very confused as to why you two are not asleep. You seem to be choking to death, and they're just waiting it out. As you see one draw a crossbow, kind of gets on one knee and takes aim at you.
How high is the stairs?
From where you're at, you have your choice of going down. It's about 50 feet. So, where would you be?
I said I started coming down the stairs.
Okay. So, you'd probably be around 20 feet, 10 feet from the bottom.
Okay. How visible is the one pointing the crossbow at him?
Dim light from where you're at. But he's about 60 feet out. So. Does 10 hit?
No, he does not.
Okay, so it takes aim and launches. As the bolt zooms past your face.
Fucking rude.
You see the other goblin. He looks a lot bigger than the other ones. Still the same, around the same size, but just more muscular. And he points at you. Warning shot. Get down.
You said there was 3 of them? How far away am I?
About 60 feet.
60 feet. Cool. So. I'm gonna draw my greatsword and start running towards him.
All right. Real quick, we're gonna roll for initiative on this roll.
Okay.
God.
Told you I'm gonna do some dumb shit.
I was gonna ask, what was it to pass the not get put to sleep?
60.
16, okay.
16.
Yeah, I
I
was like,
wasn't-
so when they open the door, did any fresh air come in?
I know, right?
Were there any trees outside?
Like enough to like sweep out the stuff to make us
Wait,
unconscious?
you could
No, I'm-
grew something that would have got rid of all that too.
I'm happy with
I
that.
can druid craft little plants.
Okay. So the
Oh.
staircase is right here.
You're saying for
Nothing.
you nasty.
Ow.
You said it.
All right. So Arcturus. On the staircase. William. About right here. And the 3 goblins can inhabit one space, but the one that is pointing at William is about a little farther back. They're all about right there.
There's the fucker.
There's 3.
Thought we killed you.
Yo, like we actually sound like the sitcom audience. That kind of hurts. For real though, like.
Okay. So, roll your initiative.
I got 10.
15.
They got 21.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Okay. So you begin to run, and as you do, that goblin with the crossbow takes aim at you again. That is 19.
That hits.
Okay. You are taking. You're taking 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Fuck.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see. That's my
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. So the dart pierces your shoulder. As you writhe in pain, you can see some of your veins kind of protruding from your skin, turning a sickly purple. As you will it back, you can kind of push the poison. Alright. William? Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Sorry.
I got
I
a 10.
Sorry.
I'm going last.
Arcturus?
Okay. So I am going to come down the steps the rest of the way. And then as I approach him, I'm gonna jump on William's back and like I'm grappling him and go just fall down. So it kinda looks like I'm struggling with him.
Okay. Are you going to resist the grapple?
I will not.
Alright. So, Arcturus, being in the form of a goblin, significantly smaller than what he was, kind of spider monkey jumps on your back. Get down. Alright.
Act like I'm shaking him back and forth.
This is a very odd scene to the other goblins. You're like, what just jumped on his back?
This man's over here just like, oh no, he got me.
Oh no. That's Alan's dog.
You doing anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. William?
Well, since that seems like a slightly better plan than what's happening in my head right now, I'm gonna go along with that, and I'll kind of bash myself in the wall, and we'll fall down there.
Okay. So you then fall
Yeah,
onto
not
the
not
ground.
necessarily like bashing him against the wall.
No, no,
but
no,
like,
your shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder hitting the wall, and then you fall to the ground. We can say this is out of combat now.
And they're extremely confused as we are.
Yeah, they are just. You see the lead goblin that was pointing at you is just.
Did he forget his gas mask?
Who is this?
Do we
Like,
promote
what?
him?
See the goblins kind of walk up.
head slump.
You can still hear fucking the girl's mask.
Stupid.
Jorgan! And you see the goblin with the crossbow kind of stand up straight. Gorgon's on a mask. As he takes off. See him pull the other goblin and pushes him forward. Help him subdue the human.
So I'm gonna stealthily reach my hand towards my rapier.
Okay.
Just trying to act
roll
like
roll a stealth check. You gotta beat a 13.
13.
13? So I goes to you. Alright. So you stealthily put your hand on your rapier. Are you pulling it out?
No, wait for him to get closer.
Okay. The goblin under the leader kind of walks up. Oh, I didn't know if you saw the trap.
No, I was laughing at him because he was looking at the camera and smiling.
Okay. So you kind of lumber over, or that goblin kind of walks over very carefully, eyeing you, pulls out some rope from his bag, kind of begins to stretch it along, and goes straight for William and tries to tie his hands. You have an opportunity here.
Okay. So I'm gonna spring forward from where my shoulders are and draw my rapier. I'm trying to hit him with the needles that are sticking out of my shirt.
Okay. Now these needles are very thin, so if it pierces him, the backside is also going to pierce you for 1 point.
That backside's not poisoned.
Okay.
Smart that we know of.
Well, no, the liquid was just on the front.
Alright, I just need you to roll to hit. You're rolling with advantage because it is surprise.
Laser right now.
That is using my dex.
Yes.
That's a 15, and that is a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Woo!
All right.
Was that the first one of the?
No, second one. She had the first one.
Okay. So, as soon as this goblin reaches down for William, you move forward, and surprisingly, instead of piercing yourself, you puncture the needle into one of the chinks in the goblin's armor and kind of pull back so it slides through instead of piercing your skin. As soon as you do that, you see the other goblin pull out a large sword for his size. And we're gonna just continue on that same initiative, bro.
No! And I'm gonna lunge forward with the rapier.
Okay. Roll to hit. Since this is a surprise attack, both of you get an action, but remember you have to use half your action to get up.
Yeah.
They're experiencing frozen screens again.
Oh no, boy, no.
Jesus.
19.
Which side?
It's gonna be all of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Refresh your page. No, I'm playing.
Don't do it. He's a liar.
I'm lying for sure. Don't refresh your page.
It's frozen.
Is that at least flattering? That's the important part.
Yeah.
It would be great if it was like when Matt's just like doing this. Just caught it.
I was hyping him up, you feel me?
Alright, that would be sneaky, Sarge. Sneaky, sneaky. I wonder if the poison needles will wake these three up. So the answer was no.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. We are trying to get this fixed right now.
They can still hear us though, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
You got any new viewers?
we have a
We can take this
total,
time to say hi.
besides myself, 13, so it's 12. And we had a scam bot just jump in earlier and commented something.
Oh,
Whatever.
hey, even the scam bots like us. Oh, yeah. Views is views.
Yeah, they want us to buy followers and Prime and blah 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 blah. It's crap.
They can buy these nuts.
For free. Yeah, I can see it free.
Hey, do
stuff.
we put like a mature
Yeah.
filter on the stream or anything like that? Because we've been cursing and like.
Oh no,
having
you
a
can
couple
you
beers and
can
stuff.
you can curse and all stuff as long
About
as it's
beers.
18 plus. Huh?
We've been having like beers.
So we
and
have to
stuff.
cuss 18 more times?
No. Like you have it as we're 18 plus views, pretty much viewers. And then yeah, we can because we have Uncle, we can 18 plus.
Oh, okay. I was
Is
gonna
the
say
frame
drink
rate-
responsibly.
Has it changed? I just cut off the.
Let me refresh it. Yeah.
It appears to be frozen again.
Hold on.
God damn it, man!
I knew someone was gonna say it. I knew it. Yo, the other battery rolled up under there. That's
Yeah, I know.
unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. These are the only batteries I got.
This
Yeah,
goddamn
you got
cat.
like a TV remote or something you could substitute?
No, you could just quit throwing shit everywhere.
Just take out the drawer or something.
Man, grab the spear.
Yeah, this man's using an actual spear
Hey,
to get
shut
a
up.
battery from under the
Yeah,
oven. It's
they
pretty
It's
dope.
not an actual spear, it's an improvised spear.
Improvised weapon.
That's close enough to actual compared to what I
It has
have.
a pointy end, so almost it's a spear.
Considering what I have is
So
Nothing.
a pencil is a spear,
It could be.
but it has a
be
pointy.
more of like a dagger.
Could be. Improvised weapon.
I'd say that's more of a dagger.
Okay, guys.
Right? Improvised weapon.
Just because since we're having so many technical difficulties, we're gonna end this here tonight, and we're gonna pick up in the middle of combat next week, and hopefully we'll be able to get everything fixed up. So, you guys have any closing remarks?
Hey, y'all can't see me, but I'm pointing at the camera right now. We apologize for this, but we appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is
Yes, we
a trial
do.
and error,
Thank you,
obviously.
thank
Yeah, this is first session, go easy. You feel me? And like honestly, I feel like I ain't seen these webcams in at least 15 years, so. No.
So unfortunately, we have to end the stream here right now, but we really appreciate everybody who's watching.
Thanks for tuning in, those who did.
Yeah, it really helps us. Please, if you guys have enjoyed what you caught so far, please share and let everybody else know. And we're going to be streaming every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So, hope to see you guys there. And
And Petter, was it Petter?
Petter, yes.
Petter, thank you.
If you
I'm
enjoyed
still
it,
pointing at the
Right now,
camera.
he's talking to the camera
But-
like they can see him.
This is how I make eye contact with you. You feel me?
This is what they see right now.
if you enjoyed it, let your friends know. If you didn't enjoy
Yeah,
it,
I got hella
lie.
Yeah, either or. You feel me? Like misinformation ain't never hurt nobody.
You don't have
Don't
to
play.
Yeah, I
Alright.
was gonna gift a subscription, but I don't see the subscription button anywhere.
That's
I
because
don't
it's free to
think you did.
subscribe here.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it's not even subscription. It's following, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
At
just
this
following.
point,
It's
yeah.
following
You
right
can
now.
you can do subs on Twitch, but that's
Yeah, that's
until
like when
pay
you get
for it.
higher and
Yeah.
whatnot, right? Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we're going to see you next week, and good night.
And
This has
hopefully
been
you'll see
off the
us.
books D&D. And
Yeah, off the books, Andy.